This is a song by a Brit and a Jamaican, and I don't sound like either of them, so I'm just gonna do it my own way, alright? So here we go. What? Don't make me wait. Don't make me wait too long, too long, too long. Don't make me wait. Don't make me wait too long, too long, too long. What? It didn't take me long to fall in love with your mind. I won't even mention how your body's perfectly designed, so fine. And judging from your outlook on life, I knew this would be more than just one night. But now I'm ready for the next level, and you're telling me you need more time. No crime, nothing wrong with waiting a little bit. You know there is more to this than just hating it. But you only get a love like this once in a lifetime. This is our chance, I am missing it. My whole life I never felt like this. Just wanna roll with it, I don't wanna fight this. I ain't rushing you to make up your mind. Just wanna put some more quality in our time. Don't make me wait. Don't make me wait too long, too long, too long. Don't make me wait. Don't make me wait too long, too long, too long. I don't want you to think that I'm rushing you. I know you like to take your time. I'm already sold beyond the idea of you and I. Just tell me where I need to sign. 'Cause I've been searching for a while, girl, and I know what works for me. All I need to know is if this is what you want, girl. 'Cause I'm already where I need to be. So don't make me wait. Don't make me wait. Don't make me wait too long, too long, too long. Don't make me wait. Don't make me wait too long, too long, too long. You don't wanna rush and I don't wanna take my time. I'm putting everything on the line. They say that true love's hard to find. I'm ready now to make you mine. Don't make me wait, baby, now. Baby, now don't make me wait. I'm loving you. Don't make me wait, baby, now. Baby, now don't make me wait. I'm loving you. Don't make me wait. Don't make me wait too Well, hello. How are you all doing tonight?
Doing the night, guys. Doing the night.
How you doing tonight's doing?
Doing the night. I can barely understand you. How high are you today?
What do you mean you can barely understand me? I'm the most understandable person in the world. No, but I was wondering, like, we got the Donanites and we got the
Tonkatsu
Nuts.
Sinclair.
Right?
The
Oh,
nuts, yes. Nacho.
and
Nacho.
of course we've got
Hey
Nacho.
chat, hope the stream finds you well, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share to get the channel to the funny number.
Yeah, please
You're
do.
so proper.
Because I've been hemorrhaging subscribers for the past 2 months.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
Really? Oh.
Well,
Why would
that's
they?
what
You're the
happens
most
when you don't do
uncoolest
anything.
person.
I staged this like big comeback on YouTube and Twitter. I was like, "Yeah, guys, I'm back. Look at all this, new content." And then I just sunk into a nightmarish drunk depression that I can't seem to escape from, and nothing's happened since then.
Well, they're missing out because, like I said, you're the most unleavablest person ever that's ever existed in the world. Yes.
Hey, look, it's Simply Pony. Yeah, let's
Hey.
go, Brandon.
What's up, man? I love how you don't let that die. I love it. I do. So yeah, Ligmanauts. I didn't know that the Dunanites. I didn't know that was a thing. That they were that.
Yeah, well, there's the Dunanites and the Ligmanauts, and I'm wondering, if they can get along, or if they'll go to war. It's like two separate sects. Sex.
Nice. I love it when there's two separate.
It's like the Shiites and the Sunnis, right?
The shits and the Goonies. Okay, what's a goon mean nowadays? Because some people say it's from that movie, and some people say it's to goon.
Like gooning. Yeah, yes, to goon.
Goon. You and your ooze.
You said to goon.
Goon. When one goon.
Like the theoretical tense. Right? To goon. Or not to goon.
Or not
That
to
is
goon.
the question.
I'll pass.
For whether it is nobler in the mind to hold thy cum or jerk off the hairy armpits.
Damn it.
This sim for Tonkatsu Sinclair.
Katsu, my balls itch, come scratch them for me. You scratch. How much you gonna pay me, motherfucker? Like, where do you live? Do you live next door? Because if not,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to pay me to come to wherever you are and scratch your balls. All right? I don't do shit for free.
Mm-hmm. At least, you've been, steering away from the shit, because all Captain Dirt talks about is you taking shits or grabbing onto shit. I don't know. You're expanding your territory, I guess. Good job. I'd like to take this opportunity to say happy birthday to Wonton. Mwah. I love you so very much.
Oh, yeah.
And also to Niska. I saw that it was your birthday today. Mwah. Love you guys so much.
Happy birthday to both of you. Unless you never given us money, then you can go fuck yourself.
She doesn't mean that ever. Don't worry about it.
It's true. I don't mean it. I've gone soft.
Mm-hmm. Going soft.
Yeah. I was talking about it before the stream. I was going to play like a prank on you, and then I didn't do it because I felt bad. Like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that feeling? Like when you're going to do something mean to somebody, and then it hurts inside, and you're like, maybe I don't want to do that.
It's called you appreciate your friend.
Friend.
Gross.
Quote, unquote.
Gross. Character development, you guys.
I think I guess
conscious.
just the closer I come to death, the more I start to think about my principles. That must be it.
It's gotta be. That's the only thing ever that's ever could be the answer. Moralitis. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Xanthamos. Katsu's contracted moralitis. I guess maybe. I don't know. I'm not happy about it.
This sim for Tonkatsu Sinclair.
Oh my God, Niska, it's your birthday,
Hey.
not ours.
Happy birthday to me and Kevin. Chicken tendies all around.
Oh my
Damn.
God, thank you.
Thank you so
Fucking
much,
what?
Niska. Niska literally just gave us all their birthday money.
How's Luna? Did I get it right? I hope I got it right. If not, I'll feel like an asshole. But hey, Blackout's over by Katsu. Thank you. Ma. What? Thank you so much. Crazy bitch. Giving us your B-Day money. Keep doing it though.
Yeah, yeah. Continue.
Don't stop.
Yeah, no, but thank you so much. I know whenever I have a birthday, like my auntie sends me $100. So that's probably like all your birthday money.
There was that one time that you found it like 2 years later, wasn't
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
That was
Yeah,
awesome.
No. Yeah, there was one time, December passed, in December is my birthday, and which most people don't know, and then Christmas, which I'm sure a lot of you have heard of, and so December passed, and I didn't notice because I was drunk, and then 3 months later or whatever, I noticed that my auntie had sent me an Amazon gift card for both my birthday and Christmas, each for $100. So it was like a combined $200. And the awesome thing about it is it's an Amazon gift card, right? So I can't go to the grocery store and spend it on food. I've got to spend it on frivolous bullshit that I find on Amazon. So it's just like, yes, I have $200 of money that I could just waste.
Tonkatsu Sinclair.
Oh, thank you,
Wata.
wontons.
Another birthday.
Lap.
Happy birthday.
Clap.
Thank you. Stop, but not really giving us money for your birthdays. No, keep going.
Yeah, I mean, don't, but
Yes.
but do, keep doing it. No, you don't have, you don't, but yeah, do, you kind of do, please. No, I'm just kidding, but
Don't forget to
but,
pay your waifu tax if you get birthday money.
It's important. You're not officially a year older until you pass it through us, penetrate it.
We're just like internet prostitutes.
Internet.
I don't even do anything anymore. I don't even make videos. I just come on here once a week and beg people for money. Actually, I don't even have to beg. They just give it to me. That's what's amazing. But yeah, I found like $200 of just Amazon money that my aunt had sent me. So, after I finished not sending a thank you note, I was like, God, what do I spend this on? And I think that's how I got my wristy figure. I think that's how I got my
Yeah, it was
wristy
one of the
figure.
figures you got.
Yeah, I believe it was wristy. Because I found that money and I've been browsing around on Amazon and I had just so happened to find this actual, not a fucking bootleg old wristy, was a Queen's Blade wristy. I found that figure and I used some money on that. It was amazing.
I bet her name's Risty on account of all the wrists that she broke from guys just because jerking off, Cots jerking off.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, carpal tunnel. That's her name. That's her middle name.
Wristy carpal tunnel, the thief.
From Queens, right?
I thought you were just gonna say from Queens.
From Queens, Queens,
Sorry.
Japan.
Yeah, no,
Queens, Japan.
That's where she's from. I'm from Newark. She's from Queens.
Just Queens.
Kevin says Katsu was so high last stream that Dashie had to do the intro. Yeah, well, it might have to happen again because I'm also that high now.
Like compared to last week, pretty much.
I don't
think you
even
were
know.
a little less high today, no?
I don't know, man. Like, I can't get a handle on this fucking weed, right? It's like it's too strong. No matter how little of it that I smoke, I took a tiny little pinch, just one pinch, off a nugget, just like you know, if you'd like put a pinch of cinnamon in your coffee or your hot chocolate or something, like that small of a pinch. I took that small of a pinch and I put it in my pipe and I took one hit off of it. I didn't even clear it. I took one hit off of it and I'm going insane right now.
Oh no. Yeah, to me it seems like it's better than last week, but it changes literally from minute to minute, so that's fine. You know, we never know, and we just go with the flow.
I guess
You're
so.
mixing edibles with vape weed tonight, Sunday. What do you want to be on your face again?
Dude, I can't even touch those weed vapes. I tried to hit off of a dab pen one time and I threw up and then curled up in a ball for the next like 5 hours and I just couldn't move. The entire room was spinning. I'm sure I've told this story a million times.
But it's so strong though, it really is. Save on money for sure, but it's so strong.
Yeah, except you don't save on money because sometimes you have to go to the fucking emergency room after you hit this shit. No, I'm kidding. So, Dashie, what have you been doing?
You know, I've been a scientist all week. I've done my work. I've done my research.
She really
I love
is.
you, Ligmanauts. I did it for you. All right. Just know that today we will know whether or not the $1,000 fart happened or didn't happen. All week, like my had my clipboard out. You know, I'm telling you, last week there was an incident. If you weren't here, we had callers come, just come hang out, tell stories. And Katu had another one of those. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? And of course, I did not know. But there was some sounds on, when I went back to it. So I did a thing. And we'll have to see. We'll have to see if it has been paid for or not.
So
I
fought it on stream. People have been waiting for this for a very long time. I fought it on stream, but nobody appeared to hear it. And over the past week, Dashie here has been like Abby, the forensics girl from NCIS. And she took the audio and analyzed it second by second in order to find the fart and amplify it so that y'all could actually hear it. Because
analyzed, if you will.
I thought about naming the stream Anal. This is
analysis. Oh my god, yes. Why didn't you?
But
that was good.
I thought the YouTube might not like that. Then again, I was originally gonna put the N-word in the thumbnail, so I don't really know if I care about what YouTube likes.
I mean, what if someone's like anal retentive? That's still a word you can use. It's not a thing.
Yeah.
You're
But
fine.
does the algorithm understand that though? That's the question.
Fuck the algorithm, man. Just
Fuck the police coming straight out the underground.
So yeah, a little later you're going to enjoy the fruits of my labor. If there was any fruits of her ass.
I would hope not.
And Katsuyatsu, you're in there because it was during your call. That's why it's your day. Congratulations, Katsuyatsu. Or not, who knows. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Kevin's asking about Hildy. Kevin says, hey, Hildy, how you doing tonight? She's doing fine, I'm sure.
Right.
She's an elf. What do they got to worry about? They frolic around in forests and shit. I don't know.
She just sits there and breathes. Just
Yeah, because she's so like
Blinks.
she's so fucking zenned out from frolicking all day. She just has to sit here and like just meditate during the stream.
Is that someone? Yes, that. Yeah, I've had beakers out. I've had all the chemicals. I if it was a fart, I've never heard the same sound more than. Oh God, it's just so much, so much. Yeah, I'll have to look at the Zapruder film. What's a film? The JFK film?
The Zapruder film. Yeah.
Yeah, just like that. That much. But government needs to pay me now.
The fucking CIA killed that guy. Like,
Oh man, I don't know, man. Just
no, they did like. Actually, I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea if they did, because all the evidence that I have on the JFK thing is filtered like secondhand through Joe Rogan. So I have absolutely no idea what happened to JFK. But according to Joe Rogan, it's a pretty convincing case that the CIA did it.
a pretty convincing case. Thanks, Joe Rogan.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. Actually, no, thanks, Jamie. Thank you to Jamie, because Joe just says shit. He just says, like, dude, you know what's like 100% absolutely true? And then he'll just say a bunch of bullshit that's totally not true. And then he'll look at Jamie and he'll be like, Jamie, pull that shit up. Is that real? And then Jamie will like research it and he'll be like, no, none of the shit you just said is real at all. And it'll be like, oh, whatever. And Joe will be like, oh, whatever, I'm a comedian.
All right. Sounds familiar. No. Oh, I gotta take my meds.
I gotta hit my pickle vape here. I've been on a very big nicotine kick over the past week. I just can't seem to get enough of this stuff.
Oh God.
Oh wait, you know what happened to me recently?
What's that?
I forgot to tell you all. This is not necessarily a good thing, but it was an interesting moment for me. I was in the top 100 PvP players of Action Timing.
PvP.
I actually ranked top 100. And granted, it was not a competitive week, right? It was not a very competitive week, but I still did it. The highest I got was number 85 on the leaderboards.
Get a prize or anything?
No.
Just like bragging rights, I guess.
You only get a prize if you maintain your rank through the end of the cycle. The PvP goes in like weekly cycles. You only get the you only get the really good prize if you maintain it all the way to the end. And like, you know, by the end of the cycle, it gets way more competitive. It gets way more competitive, and then there's no way I can be up there. But yeah, I did get up there. I was on there for a day. I was moving between, like, you know, 90s and mid 80s. I'm wasting my time, but at least I'm good at it. You know what I mean?
Timing in.
Yeah. No, I'm not wasting my time in.
That was lame, and you laughed.
I train those bitches up. I've got them on quite a regimen.
You heard.
Ruffy Snooch says, "Holy shit, globally." Yeah, no, there aren't separate surveys, so it's like it's literally everybody against everybody.
Here's my globalies.
Nice. 10 out of 10. Good joke.
No, I'm still waking up.
Oh,
Guys
go
need
on.
to make us laugh. Why do you work whenever you want to work? Huh? Why don't you work when I want you to work?
One moment.
Guys, what's up? Talk to us, man. What's going on? I do. I need to wake up Professor Dashie. Oh my god.
This sim for Tonkatsu Sinclair.
Wonton, it's your birthday.
Alrighty,
you,
Bish,
Wonton.
gonna go get her post B-day drinks. Thanks for stream. Ciao less than 3.
Mwah.
Thank you.
Hey, Bella. Mwah, mwah.
Thank you, and happy
Mucho
birthday
bella.
again.
Mm-hmm. 21. 21. Again.
21.
The sixth time, I think. I don't know.
God, I remember my 21st birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember my 21st birthday. It was like the first time in my life where I like sat down and I was like, God damn, I gotta quit drinking.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, no. When I hit 21, I was like, don't want to drink anymore. It lost all its appeal. I'm good. I guess I was like more attracted to the, ooh, I'm gonna drink before I'm 21. Ooh, look at this is so exciting. Oh, they're not gonna catch me. They never did. And now that it's all like meh, then I just never continued. Not never. Once in a while, yeah, but
Remember when you got in trouble for doing drugs? It's just such a weird concept to me now, but like there was this whole period of my life, when I was a teenager where I had to hide the fact that I was doing drugs and drinking because I would get in trouble for it.
I never got in trouble for it.
Oh, my parents would get so mad. They get so mad at me.
What was your punishment?
I mean,
Because you never got spanked, right? Or like smacked around?
I mean, there was no punishment. They'd be because like around the time I turned 13 or so, I realized like I'm bigger than both of these people, right? Like
Did you ever get smacked?
They
though?
can't do it. Yeah, no, I've been slapped. I've been
all right.
slapped. Yeah, no, my mom's hauled off and clapped me a couple times, but yeah, around the time I was 13, I realized like I'm bigger than both of these people. Like, what punishments can they enforce on me? They'd be like, I remember when I was a kid, and they'd be like, "You're grounded," and I'd be like, "Oh no, I'm grounded. I'm grounded."
And back in those days,
for
back in
however
those-
long that they say I'm grounded, and then I hit like 13, 14, and they'd be like, "You're grounded," and I'd be like, "Actually, no, I'm not. I was just leaving."
okay, because I say they can't take away your phone because back in those days it would just be like one can because they used cans back in
For
those days.
Tonkatsu Sinclair.
Well, I'll tell you about that in a second.
Hey, iLadies. It's the 21st night of September, which means it's Mama Blob's birthday. Can we get a shout out?
Well, happy birthday to Mama Blob.
Happy birthday, Mama Blob. Feliz cumple blobios. I don't. Why are you laughing at the stupidest things that I've ever said?
Because I don't know, it caught me off guard. That blindsided me right there.
No, it doesn't count. It's weird. Who are you?
Blobios.
What the fuck? It wasn't even that funny.
It was. It was
She is
to
high.
me.
She's high as fuck.
It was to me. Yeah, no, because I'm still. Dude, you should appreciate this. All right.
I do though. That's weird. That's why I'm like, wait a minute. What's going on? Something good?
When
Oh,
I'm this high, you're actually funny for once.
yeah, for once.
But yeah, I never really I never really thought about your mother, because like you were
Why would
just
you?
you were just a blob, right? I didn't know that blobs had parents, or if they just came into existence at the beginning of the universe and just kind of were there. You know what I mean?
The blobs' lives matter. Okay,
Of course they do.
have-
Of course they do. I'm talking about the genesis. I didn't know how blobs were created. So apparently they have parents. Apparently.
Oh. 48, you.
I'm so mesmerized by my own cleverness.
I do love that. That's what, right, guys? Isn't that one of your favorite things when Tonkatsu makes herself laugh? Like, that's one of my favorite things anyway.
But anyway, yeah, Mommy Blob, we love you. Let's give her a big heart like that.
For these couple problems, yes.
Please sing for Tonkatsu Sinclair.
Well, my dad was a tentacle monster who served in the hentai forces.
Oh God,
The anti-forces.
back when,
Serve.
yeah, no, that's
So what
like
did he fight?
that's like back before the industry was demilitarized.
Yeah, but what did they
'Cause-
fight? Who did they
well,
fight?
Yeah, I mean, they fought their way into a lot of vaginas and
Okay, yeah.
anuses.
I see. Let me get a pen, because this is interesting as fuck.
Please sing for Tonkatsu Sinclair.
Rufito.
One man on a boat with a pack of smokes, but no way to light them. He threw a cigarette overboard, and made the boat a whole cigarette lighter.
Huh.
Yeah,
You're so okay. That's
well, that took me a second.
That was cute.
That was,
As you can tell, we're into like corny jokes right now. Good one. Adorable.
yeah, all your corny jokes, all your dad jokes, send them to us right now. That's just the mood right now. That's just the vibe.
Yeah, it is. They never get old. They're nice. Can't think of one, but yeah, sure. And Soviet over here has been trying to tell me something for a couple of moments here. Soviet Sage says, my house nearly burnt down with me inside of it. Luckily, I was awake at the time. Now I'm in bumfuck nowhere with shitty internet connections that constantly disconnect itself. Well, you're alive, which is good. Okay. What the fuck? Why you burning shit down? None of that.
Well, I'm gonna guess it was probably not intentional. I mean, unless you got like a crazy stalker who was trying to burn your house down.
Say why would it be intentional? Intentional. Stupid.
Intentional with an apostrophe. You just didn't need the first syllable. You're too cool for that.
Yeah, my dad spent his time in a lot of foxholes. And elf holes. And orc holes. He was kind of a monster. Of the tentacle variety.
Well, thank you for your service, sir. Thank you so much.
Salute.
Salute. Very nice.
What the fuck was I talking about before? It was like something about my mom slapping the shit out of me.
Because you get in trouble with drugs and you're like, I'm bigger than you, bitch.
Oh, yeah. yeah. But, god damn it, there was a point I was gonna make. I have no idea what it was.
Did you ever get the chancla? Did she ever take her shoe off and hit you over the head with it?
Oh, no. No, it was just like a couple times where I got smacked. Because I was just being like so insolent. I was just being such an asshole. My parents didn't really do much corporal punishment. Like they fucking spanked me a few times when I was a kid. But, yeah, no, that would only happen when I would make my mom
How is
so
a
mad
Tupperware
that...
collector like a walrus? They both love a tight seal.
Dude,
Yeah. All right. Well, that reminds me of a joke from because I that's the punchline. So forget it. Forget I said anything. You already said my punchline. Oh yeah, something about phones says, is that someone? The cans, where I was calling you old.
oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You were
Thank you,
saying
is that
like...
someone?
You were saying like they couldn't punish me by taking away my phone. Because there were no phones back then. But in reality, there were phones back then. And they could not punish me by taking away my phone because they were the ones who made me have a phone in the first place.
Yes.
I
that's
was
right.
constantly trying to get rid of that thing. Like my mom would drive me to
Crazy.
school in the morning, and I'd be like, I fucking left my phone in my room. I hope she doesn't say nothing, you know. And she'd look back, because I would sit in the back seat like a little shit, you know. I wouldn't even sit next to her. I wouldn't sit shotgun. I'd sit in the back seat.
So she was like your Uber.
Yeah. She,
Oh,
like
damn.
I treated her like a fucking taxi.
Damn.
Unless I wanted to like blast music, and then I would sit in the front seat and I'd blast like Limp Bizkit or some shit at my fucking at my 45-year-old mom, or however old she was at that time. And but yeah, no, my parents were the ones who made me have the phone. I did not want the phone. And she would like look back at me and be like, you got your phone? And I'd be like, God damn it.
Yeah.
And I have to go in and get it. She'd be like, yeah, no, I'm not going to forget. I'm never going to fucking forget.
Do you think you would be like that now? Like, let's say if you were that age now with a phone, like a smartphone, where the internet and everything. Do you think you'd be like, I don't want this phone?
I mean, you got the internet on your computer.
Right.
Like,
but then you have it like in your pocket too.
Right, but if I was obviously now as an adult, I love having a smartphone. It is very convenient. But back in the day, it was a way your parents could keep fucking track of you. So like, I would have traded that convenience of having the internet in my pocket for not having my parents be able to call me. Because if you don't have your phone on you, you can do whatever the fuck you want. And then afterwards, you just make up a bunch of lies and excuses and shit.
Yeah.
The
They ever
moment,
drive around the neighborhood looking for you?
no, because I was never in the neighborhood. I was always in,
You were a
in
fucking
different.
cunt.
I was in a different neighborhood, doing a bunch of things.
You're a troubled child. Troubled.
Yeah, no, I was a problematic child.
Damn. Were you one of those where you had to be home? Wait, what's the thing? The street lights go off or something? You had to be
Tonkatsu
home?
Sinclair.
Is that a thing?
Hold that
Teach
thought.
asked my class to use
Very
the
weird.
word contagious. Me and my dad were watching our neighbor paint his 100-foot fence with a 2-inch brush. Dad said, "That'll take the contagious."
That's okay. That's good. That's good.
It went over my head. I think I
That'll-
missed a couple more.
Contagious. Contagious. That will take the
Oh, God.
contagious.
Okay. All right. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so embarrassed. And that was really good. That was fucking good.
Yeah, that was great. Sounds like we got an Aussie over here. That sounds like an Australian joke. Just
I like to.
just
Yeah,
the
I like to thank
assumption,
Australians.
the assumption that everyone will interpret anything that ends in nt as cunt. That sounds like an Australian thing.
I like to thank all the Australians for allowing the word cunt to be normalized. Because I remember, like, back when I was in school, you're like, oh, don't say that. I hate that word. Ooh, Now it's like, cunt this, cunt that. I don't care no more.
Yeah, it's a great word.
It's very powerful.
But yeah. Well, what was I saying?
About getting in trouble and you were a problem child and the lights are on and
Oh yeah, no, I don't know, the being home thing, it was like however long I could get away with it. You know what I mean? Because like sometimes I'd disappear on like a Friday night and I wouldn't show up until like Sunday afternoon. And they'd be like, where were you? Where the
did
fuck
they call
were
you
you?
friends? Your friends' moms?
Well, they didn't know who I was with.
Oh, well, yeah.
See, that's the thing. They didn't know who I was with. And my parents were so embarrassed that I was like a drug addict that they wouldn't want to call any of my friends' parents. Because it was like, because they would basically be calling them to be like, hey, is Katsu over there doing drugs with your kid?
Okay. No, never got caught. I don't know. I suddenly like whenever I would drink underage and shit and come home, I'd had the power to just snap, like just boom, sober. Hey mom, how you doing? Oh, oh, by the way, Mrs. Henderson says hi. All right, love you, good night. And then I'd lay down on the bed and it would like straining. Oh, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Oh, I'm never drinking again. Like whenever I see my parents, be like, boom, like fucking, like I was in the hentai forces, like super like soldier, like yeah, me.
Yeah, no, I did not have that power. Not by a long shot. I would come home after being at like my buddy's house for 3 days playing Halo and like drinking Jack Daniels and doing meth with like no sleep. I was up for like, I would have been up for like 3 days from like Friday afternoon to Sunday afternoon, and I'd come home and I'd just be like,
give me a
looking at
sandwich.
my parents like, hey, I'm home now.
Make me a sandwich, bitch.
No, I wouldn't want a sandwich because I'd still be loaded on fucking speed.
Oh, would you like paint the house?
I wouldn't want to eat at all. And my mom
Does
would
it make
be
you
like,
do stuff? Does it make you like work?
I remember one time my mom was like, you look really high right now. And I was like, I'm not high, Mom. I was just listening to an emotional song and it made me cry a little bit, and that's why my eyes were red. And she's like, it's not about your eyes being red. You just look really fucking high.
It's not a phase, Mom. I don't know, Pat. You wish you had Katsu's parents? Yeah?
I mean, it's not like my parents were incredibly strict when I was young, and they were still incredibly strict when I was a teenager. It's just I suddenly realized that I actually didn't have to do anything they said, because I got to go to school, right?
Yeah.
School was the thing, and once I'm out of the house for school, I can go do whatever the fuck I want. What, are they gonna like come find me and drag me back to the house?
They needed to take Katsu. They needed to take Katsu when she was little and put her in that Scared Straight show with the fucking people in jail. You ever see that show?
Yeah, where they put like delinquent teenagers in jail with the hardened criminals, and they're like, "I'm gonna fuck you in the ass," and the kids are like, "Oh my god, I don't want to be raped. So I'll be good now."
They did an SNL skit with Betty White being in jail, like with I remember the two other guys. They were like really sounding like criminals. Then comes out like the worst criminal of all. It was Betty White. Oh, good skit. I love Betty White so much. That was a nice skit.
Yeah, in reality, it's not Betty White. It's Martha Stewart.
Well, that's who she was playing. Didn't you know?
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. I've never seen the sketch, so I don't know.
Yeah, no. I'm fucking with you.
Martha Stewart did Hard Time.
She did, though. She did.
She did. And now she hangs out with Snoop Dogg, and she's always like, "Hey, Snoop."
Is that still a thing? She's still hanging out with him? That's
yeah,
fucking
dude.
funny.
They're like best friends. I
love that.
They covered the whole Olympics together. Like, I don't give a fuck about the Olympics. I ain't never watched the Olympics for nothing, but I watched the last Olympics because fucking Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart were doing, like, color commentary on it the whole time.
Oh, my God. I was going to say, but you know what? Like, Snoop will get along with anybody and everybody, but that relationship, that's amazing.
No, but I remember one time I saw a video with the two of them, and it's Martha was... Oh, don't let me forget this point. Ham and cheese-a-roni.
Lightning must be such a selfish thing. It always comes before thunder.
I know. No, never come first.
Yeah, but the question is, does lightning wait around afterwards and make sure that thunder comes, or does he just go make a sandwich? Right?
Yeah, true.
Because sometimes you can't control if you come first. Sometimes it just happens. But the important part is that
You're right.
that you stay and you make sure that your partner is satisfied before you go make a sandwich.
You are absolutely right. As always, Tonkatsu Sinclair, like I stand corrected. It's not coming first, it's what you do if you do. Like you need to continue. You need to
Yeah, because when you want a sandwich that bad and you're staring down the barrel of a vagina, like,
and you go, whoo, because you're blowing
and
it.
you go, God damn it, I gotta eat this first.
This is my appetizer. Little,
Like,
little, little.
yeah, I'm gonna lose my appetite. Have you ever been like, hey, can I go make a sandwich first and then I promise I'll come back and we'll finish this off?
Shit. How about I'll make you come while you make my sandwich? There you go. I think
All
that's
right,
how.
yeah, that's efficient. That's very efficient.
So Martha Stewart.
Yeah, Martha Stewart and Snoop. I remember I was watching a video with them one time, and Martha said some shit like, she was like, hey, Snoop, you know what's the difference between you and me? Like, I've actually been to prison.
I love that. I want like
You
a
just
show.
talk
I want to
about
know.
that shit. I've
I want to
actually
know if they
been.
do each other's hair at night. Like I want to know what they do.
They have an entire show together.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. What's it called?
What's
Oh, my-
wrong with me? I need to watch
hold on.
this.
Hold
This
on.
is exactly what I'm saying. I want to see what they're like.
It's Martha. It's Martha and Snoop's potluck dinner party.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I've never
Yeah,
heard
you
of
gotta
this.
watch it. They
Yes.
just Snoop Dogg is just absolutely fried out of his skull the entire time, and they just like make food and do like weird comedy sketches and stuff.
That's fucking awesome. Do they have names for each other? Like nicknames for each other? Because they're besties?
No, I mean she just calls him Snoop and he calls him Martha.
Okay. That's cute. I gotta put that in. Yeah, I gotta definitely write myself a note over here.
Yeah, you should watch that shit. You should just watch those two together. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. Cause here's the thing. I used to watch Martha Stewart as a kid, right? Cause
Like with
like
your
when
mom?
with my mom. Cause my mom was super into Martha Stewart. She was super into like that whole like I'm the stay-at-home mom. I'm the cook. I'm the chef. I maintain the whole house. I decorate everything. She was into that old Martha Stewart lifestyle. So I'd watch Martha with my mom all the time, and I was like, oh my god, this is like the most wholesome lady ever, right?
She was so monotone though that she got like really boring. I would like, this is what I need. It's like her and Bob Ross are great for sleep.
Yeah, but she was, I don't know, she was like the classic American mom / homemaker character. And then she went to prison, and then she gets out of prison and she starts hanging around with rappers. And I'm just like, holy shit, this lady's really fucking cool. I never
Hardcore,
realized.
dude. That's fucking beautiful. Got her street cred. Her street cred is like laminated. That's
Yeah.
Martha Stewart.
You didn't see any of their Olympic coverage? There was some
No, that's why
there was
I
some
wanna see
fucking
this.
sick lines in there. Like they were watching dressage together. Do you know what dressage is? My sister used to do dressage. It's like a form of horseback riding where you exert like very specific control over the horse and make it like step in very particular ways and do all these like jumps and tricks and stuff.
Okay.
And they were watching dressage together, and Snoop was like, yo, this is crip walking for horses.
Crip.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ruffy Snooch says, LMAO, why am I not surprised that Katsu's sister used to do dressage? Well, I don't know. Why aren't you surprised?
Because you have, like,
I guess
all around
grew up
best sister ever.
I guess I grew up in a well-to-do family, and yeah, my sister is a very strange person. Yeah, my sister had 2 horses. One of them was good, the other one sucked. But she would do the dressage. I tried riding horses a few times. It was a catastrophe. It was like someone taking a baseball bat and just slapping my snatch with it over and over and over again.
Cool. So, like, my life.
Is that your life?
That's my life, the whole life. Pat M asked a question here. So where'd it go? Damn it! Where'd it go?
What is your question, Pat M?
Oh, here we go. Oh, come on, Pat M. What would you ladies? What won't you ladies? Okay, hey Katsu and Dashie, what's something you won't do with a partner? That's a long list. That's a long ass list.
What's something you won't do with a partner?
Nothing with shit. Fuck
Yeah.
that. For sure. But there's so many other things.
That's really my only hard and fast rule. Is nothing involving shit. After that, everything's open up to discussion, right? Like, we won't necessarily do it, but we can talk about it. But if you're like, hey, can I shit on, and I'm just like, no, whatever it is.
Yeah, don't finish that sentence. Yeah, like that.
Like, whatever that is, you got to do that by yourself. No matter what you say next, the answer is no.
What is the appeal of that? What is the... Because I always love to know, like, what exactly you get from that. What do
I
people
don't
get
know,
from
but some
shitting?
people clearly really like it.
Yeah, like, why?
I remember I saw this clip one time on an old Your Mom's House live show. You know, this was back when Your Mom's House was doing live shows, and it was like really great, and it was just like the most brutal stuff you could find on the internet. And I saw this clip of this chick taking a shit on this guy's dick, right? She takes a shit on his dick, and then she like takes in a different sense, she takes the shit with the hand and rubs it all over his dick, and then she sucks it.
No.
Yeah. And I was like, wow, that's wild. Like, what motivates you to do that? I really don't.
I mean, the loop's over
I'm not
there.
knocking it. Like, whatever you want to do, just do it. And if you want to film it, go ahead and film it and put it on the internet. I don't give a fuck, but I'm just like, I can't get there in my head.
Exactly. I want to know why. Just like, you know, I get the whole, like, you're in, like, the peeing thing. It's like, oh, you're marking your territory. You're making the person your bitch, blah, blah, blah. What does shit do? Shit do, guys.
Marking your territory.
That's like with peeing, with like urine.
See, I never would have thought of that in a million years.
Really?
Yeah, no.
It doesn't do shit, Jess? Gotcha. Yeah, that's how you get like E. coli or something. That's how you get sick. I don't know what you get from shit. You know what? Fuck it, I'm not waiting anymore. Welcome one, welcome all to the motherfucking iLadies show yet again. I am, of course, your waifu for life, Tonkatsu Sinclair. And as always, my lovely co-host, Dashie Li. How you doing, Dashie?
You just stole my whole fucking thing.
You didn't do it! You're high! And we're talking about shit, and I didn't even want to talk about no shit. Ooh.
Yeah, no, let's talk about something normal, like piss.
But how you doing in the night? I can't purposely do in the night. Yeah, I just did it. How you doing the night?
Hey, how you doing tonight?
Night.
How you doing tonight?
You gotta add the hey and hey, how you doing? Yeah. Oh my god, it does make it easier when you add the hey.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, you gotta have the egg. It gets you in the mood.
In the mood. Why do I love the oods?
The mood,
You
the food,
the tubes.
the tubes. Down the tubes.
The tube.
My whole life's going down the tubes.
How many tubes are there? Who put
yeah.
the tubes there?
Yeah, no, the fucking George Carlin did. That's where I got that whole thing from. The tubes, you know, down the tubes.
Who installed the
Everybody,
tubes?
everybody says the country's going down the tubes. What
Did
tubes?
somebody get the license for these tubes? Like, who installed them?
What tubes? Where
You
are all
can't
these
dig. You have to
tubes?
call before you dig.
And where do they go? And how come there's more than one tube?
Who's in charge of them? Who cleans
Yeah,
them?
does every country gotta have its own tube now?
And does it have to be a life? Can it be like, I don't know?
I'm literally just reciting George Carlin's act word for word. Go watch
Just
that.
adding-
Go watch that if you haven't. It's George Carlin on euphemisms, euphemistic language. It's an excellent bit. It's one of his '90s bits. It's when he was old and grumpy but still on coke, and like it was just perfect. That was the peak Carlin era right there. When he was old and grumpy and pissed off and he hated the fucking world, but he still had tons of energy.
Mhm. Did he do coke till like the end of days?
I have no idea.
I'm so glad coke does nothing for me. Holy shit, I'd be so broke.
Dude, coke will do something for you. You just ain't done enough of it.
You don't know me. I've
No.
done a lot, and it
I-
didn't do shit. It put me to sleep.
I know, okay, I don't know you. Fine. That's quite a harsh thing to say, just for the sake of this small little disagreement, but you know.
You want to talk thing to say? You've known me forever, and you know that coke doesn't do anything. But today, you just want to disagree with me?
Yeah.
What's going on? See, I
I
can't.
don't know,
I can't
that's
feel.
just what
I
I
don't know
want
what's
to do
going
right
on.
now.
And it's my fault for not
much
knowing.
Coke, how much coke
My
did
bad.
you, how much coke did you do?
About 2 cans.
Fuck off.
I
all
made
right,
you
all
laugh,
right.
though. Fuck you.
That's a good dad joke right there. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. That was. It got me.
Stupid.
It got me. It came
It's
out of
corny
nowhere.
day today.
It came out of nowhere. Got me.
It was about tree fitting.
No, but seriously, like this is like.
No, I did. All right, for real. I did. I don't know how to explain the lines. Like, it was more than 4 lines, and they were long. They were pretty thick. I don't know how to fucking. How would I? What's something that it's a universal?
Like
that you guys
like
would know?
like a pencil.
No, like I guess like a crayon, but not too fat.
Okay. You said 4 lines of that size.
At least, the very least, and then I kept going after that because nothing was happening.
All right, but I mean, how do you know it was actually?
Oh, because
cocaine?
everybody else was fucking cleaning their shit around me. Everybody else was like, they couldn't talk. They couldn't stop talking. They all had like cotton mouth. They.
All right, well, you just need more cocaine, right? Like
Mm-mm.
cocaine agonizes your dopamine receptors and it makes you feel good. Like there's no human being that's immune to cocaine. It's a chemical that has a very specific effect
I
on a very
didn't say I was
specific
immune to it.
system in your body.
I said
You
it
just
put me
need
to
more
sleep.
cocaine.
Why are you fighting me today? It's been like 28 years since I've known you, and today you
It's
choose
been
to fight
97
me on
years.
coke.
It's been 376 years since we've known each other. I understand
What about
that.
shrooms? Shrooms don't do anything to me. Are you gonna fight me about shrooms?
I think you just probably need more mushrooms.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, Dashie, listen to me. I've done a lot of drugs. Okay.
I know.
I don't know if you guys know that. Dashie knows that. I don't know if you guys know that, but
Oh,
yeah,
they know.
I've done
They
I've done a lot of drugs, and there is no drug, and nobody's immune to any drug. It's just like sometimes you have to take a lot more drugs in order to get high. Like, there's never been a situation in which I've been like, hey, I'm not feeling this shit, and I couldn't take like a lot more and then get high.
Mm-hmm.
I think, what I'm saying is I think you need to give cocaine another chance.
Nope. I also morphine. Morphine doesn't do anything for me. Fucking shrooms.
You're a fucking alien, man.
I am. Mm-hmm.
You know what we should do sometime?
Coke?
No, we should get together. We should get together and get some cocaine, some morphine, and some mushrooms. Right?
I literally said that and you laughed. Yep.
Because that's a fucking fantastic combination.
Make a smoothie. Yeah, I'm good.
Right? And then we both do the same amount and see what happens to you versus what happens to me. Because
Sure.
you'll be like, you'll just be like, whatever. And I'll be like on the floor like, oh, I'm coming. You know?
I'm going.
Dude, that's
Why would you come? You would come from that? Gross.
Dude, that's what morphine feels like to me. When I take morphine, it's like coming for like 3 hours.
Just climaxing? You're just really? That's actually
it
a tantric.
It literally feels like constantly coming for 3 hours.
Nice. Dude, who needs anything else? Damn.
Yeah, well, you don't you don't need anything else, until you get heavily addicted to morphine, and then your life crashes and burns. Well, let's not get into that.
Kevin says, methinks Dashie might have ADHD brain. Yes, I do. And that's probably why it doesn't work. Because, like, regular, Adderall doesn't do what everybody else experiences either. Like, it helps me and I can see things where everybody's like, oh, I'll buy some off of you, man. Oh. I'm like, for what?
Don't give me Adderall, man.
I'm not giving you shit. Dude, if you would take what I take right now, yeah, you'd be so dead.
Me on Adderall is just like...
You start painting the house, painting that fence.
I'm like, dude, I'm gonna write a concept album.
Like a prairie dog, just like...
I'm gonna write a concept album about...
Mm-hmm. So it brings out the artistic side. Very artistic.
It's like you have to do something right now. You know what I mean? It's like whatever the first thing you think of is, you just pour your entire soul and being into that thing, and then
Never got that. Yeah.
like half a day later, you come down off the shit and you're like, what the fuck? What is this? What is this I just made? God, I have had some of those nights. Let me tell you, I've had nights where I've been like high on some kind of amphetamine, right, or some kind of opiate, and I've been like, oh my God, I just thought of the greatest song that anyone has ever conceived of, and then I spend like 12 hours. It'll be like 9 p.m. and I'll spend like that until 9 a.m. recording and mixing an entire song. And then I'll finally pass out and wake up the next day and be like, oh my God, I just created a musical masterpiece last night. And then I listen to it and I'm like, this is shit. This is garbage. Oh, there's so many songs I have made that you guys will never hear because of drugs.
We should. Oh my God, you should just.
No, never.
Want to see you cringe.
I did an entire cover of Firework by Katy Perry one time.
Oh my God, guys, do you not want to hear that shit? Oh my God, I will pay you. What do you want? What do you want for it?
No,
Come on, guys.
It's going to the grave with me.
No. Oh my God, and she's not even kidding. It will go to the grave.
Because John Tron did that song, and I used to love John Tron. Don't really watch him much anymore, but I still go back to the old videos every once in a while. But yeah, he did Firework by Katy Perry, and I was just like, oh my God. One night I was like listening. I don't even listen to the original song. I don't like the original song. I only listen to the John Tron cover. And one night I was listening to the John Tron cover and I was like, I gotta do my own cover. So I got out my guitars and I got out my bass and I learned to play the entire song. I fucking laid down a drum track for it and then I did the vocals. And I was like, this is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be so fucking, it's gonna be awesome and hilarious at the same time, just like John Tron's cover. And then I listened to it the next morning and I was like, nobody else in the world knows that this exists, and I am still embarrassed. I am still humiliated. Just for myself. Just the fact that I know this exists is bad enough.
But you're your own worst enemy. So like maybe you need everybody else to hear it so we can also agree with you.
Never. No, in fact, after this stream, if I remember, I'm gonna delete that entire folder on my computer.
Oh, okay, all right. Hold on. Let's not be hasty.
No,
this could be a treasured masterpiece.
Can never
Allow me
be
to say
heard
something.
by
Allow me to ask you
anybody
something very
ever
seriously.
in the entire
Please,
universe.
may I ask you something?
If anyone ever hears that, I will literally fucking neck myself.
I tried, guys. I'm not.
I will power strip myself to a.
She won't even let me fucking talk. So why would I even fucking bother? Good luck, guys.
No, never happened.
Good. I'll be there. I'll cheer you along.
I need to pee. I'll be right back. Okay.
Go pee. Yeah.
Yeah. No. What do you mean no pee?
I said go pee, ass.
Oh, I thought you
no,
said
I don't want you because
pee.
you told me to go pee.
You were denying.
My name's Tonkatsu Sinclair, and I don't like anything I do at all.
I thought you were
until
like
somebody tells me, hey, it's not so bad, and then, hey, wow, it did turn out to be all right, didn't it?
As if this was a court or something. You know, I'm gonna pee extra hard, just cause.
Got me. Guys, how you doing tonight? Hey, how's it going? What's up? I do wonder how many like how many clips we have of what we just did. Just like over each other. A piss stream? No. Barely had a fart stream. Didn't even have a fart stream. 2 years later, it could be a fart. It could not be a fart. We don't know. We're still going to find out, though. That's for Nachito.
While Katsu is away, why not check out the description below and give the links a look? You could get some merch at Dono read by Hildy if it's 5 or more, and Patreon for more support.
Yes, that's a great idea, Nacho. If you didn't know, I do reactions with Batman Falling. Check out my Patreon. It's awesome. Ding. Yeah, what was I bitching about? Fuck. Anyway. Let's see. How's everybody else out there? Who is out there? But by any chance, are any of you new? And if you are, can you hit one in the chat just for the funsies? I just wonder what got you here and why are you still here? Getting you here is one thing. Staying here, we'll have to talk because I want to know why. Soviet Sage, why do you keep adding me? Add Tonkatsu. Speeble McGreeble. Spleeble. Why do you have to make it so difficult? Not reading the ones that think they're funny. Nate Dogg. Professor Dashie, can you teach us about better warning signs of gambling on fan art? Better warning signs? What? What does that even mean? Why are you gambling on fan art? Did our entire community just have a unified ADHD moment? We have many of those, generic. We have so many all the time. As part of the That's part of our, shtick, charm, I guess. Is that we'll talk about something, and so much that our catchphrase should be, what were we just talking about? Because I don't know if you noticed, you should do a shot every time we say, what were we just saying? What was I just saying? What were we talking about? What were you saying? I'm telling you, man, you'd be dead. So yeah, maybe not. Clips and Katsu's fart. Alright, yeah, then maybe. Late night drinking. Skibbity boop boop. Yeah, I know, skibbity. Don't make me start, like, singing Baby Shark either. I don't know where that came from. Why did I think about Baby Shark? John Bayette, I stay/keep coming back every week because this is the closest thing I have to social interaction. Well, you work all the time. You make some cool bikes, some electronic bikes. So it's not like you're just doing nothing.
And I'm back.
M. Hassal says, this is my third stream I've caught. It was the dichotomy of Fuda's video that introduced me to Katsu's content. Recently learned of the streams though. Okay, well, welcome.
If 3 people having sex is a threesome and 4 people having sex is called a foursome, then having sex alone makes you handsome.
Yes, that's what makes you even more handsome in my eyes, because you're not afraid to keep practicing. Never stop practicing. Do it now. Use one hand, guys.
I think that just makes you a one-some. As in a one, someone is not fucking.
We got a spammer. The fuck?
Oh yeah, we appear to have spam. Thank you to whoever just cleared that. Thank you to our mods, by the way. Let's see, we got Chuko and Jessica.
Especially last week, Jessica stepped up, and then Juko tried to come in, and we're like, Juko, Jess is like good, I think. I don't know what you guys talked about in there. But we were just like, meh. We just feel like making life more difficult, and Jess is like, I'll help, and she did, and thank you so much. You guys always fucking rock.
Yeah, I mean, like, the fact that you guys still come out every Saturday night, or whenever we end up doing this stream, to moderate a channel that has absolutely crashed and burned over the past couple of years is, quite frankly, astonishing to me. And yeah, we really love you. Thank you guys. And thanks to Angel and Spartan too. You guys, I don't know if you're here right now, but y'all are always here. Oh yeah, there's Angel.
Listen for Tonkatsu Sinclair.
Richard Stroker.
I met a girl with dwarfism, and I'm just nuts over her.
Oh my god! Wow, I've never heard that one. Bitch. All right.
Gotta love the short stacks. And we got old snippers here. Thank you for the super chat.
I was gonna read Jara Weiss first. Says,
All
I'm
right, all right, do that first.
I went into the stream half expecting to see Katsu in a tank engine. I don't think they make those models for us. It would have been amazing though.
Yeah, I'm sure Spartan could do it somehow.
Oh yeah, well he can do anything with this. He's awesome.
He would make a perfect tank engine model, and then he'd do one thing that would fuck the whole thing up, and it would drive you crazy.
Me? Nah. No. All snippers.
Listen for Tonkatsu Sinclair.
Hey, how could you forget about me advertising the Patreon merch and stream elements?
Oh my god, did we forget Nacho?
How dare us?
We're so incredibly sorry.
See how much we suck? See, like, why are we such shit?
For
nuts?
Tonkatsu Sinclair.
All I want is a short GF to go up on me.
You just wanted to do chin-ups on your dick. So, Old Snipper says, question for Katsu. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag, like drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever do that?
You know, I actually do. To
Yeah.
be quite honest, I've been feeling thin and empty, and wishing for a new life. So yes, sometimes I do feel like a plastic bag. I don't know about the wind part though. I don't know what that's really referencing.
It's a lyrics of Katy Perry's song.
Right, I understand that, but I'm just trying. You know, I related to all the other parts. I'm just trying to think what the wind would mean to me.
Well, you
Yeah,
break
I
wind.
guess I feel
that
like,
we
you know,
can't
sometimes
hear.
I'm being blown around by whatever forces are present in my life without having any real control. So yeah. No, I can relate to that very much. Hey, there's a reason I covered that song, motherfucker. It's relatable. I don't like the Katy Perry version of it though. I never listen to that. I always listen to the Jontron one.
I'm not talking anymore.
Why not?
Because, like, I think I'm hoping you can't hear me because you keep talking over each other.
I'm sorry. I was just pontificating, soliloquizing, whatever you want to call it. I was on a jag. My jag's done. You can have a jag now.
I can jag off? All right.
Yeah, go ahead and jag off.
Something wind, you break it. You break wind, but we can't hear it. Okay.
Reminds me of that one anime that came out recently that was called Windbreaker. No, it's just like, man, that's an unfortunate occurrence right there. There's just a failure of colloquialisms to transfer over between English and Japanese.
Yeah.
You might have soliloquy thing.
Good one. All right. Spleeble McGreeble.
All right. That's pretty good.
Very nice.
That's pretty
Very
good.
nice. Yes, I want your vagina to tell my story, please. Mecha G, yes, you're right. It can mean that, but not here. It will never mean that here. Ever.
Yeah, no, I mean, it could mean a type of jacket. That is one thing that it means, but that is not what anybody is going to think of when they see that name. They're going to do exactly what we did.
You said jacket.
And think of farting. Jacket.
So stupid.
Dude, how many times has that happened and it's just gone unacknowledged? You know? Like, you see, we are in at least one way we are free, right? Because we can just say these thoughts out loud because we're a bunch of degenerates and this is what we do. But like, how many people out there are that? How many people are out there that can't? You know, like how many board meetings has some guy sat down and been like, one moment, gentlemen, let me just take my jacket off, and like. You know, Murray Leibowitz, the stenographer over in the corner, typing away, has just been like, "Oh my God," he said, "jacket off." But I'll never be able to share that thought with anybody.
Right, no, ever.
You know, I'll never be able to I can't go home. I can't say it here. I can't go home to my wife and be like, "Hey, there was this guy."
Why not? Why not? Why?
Because Murray's got
his wife should understand.
No, Murray's got mild to moderate erectile dysfunction, and his wife his relationship with his wife is strained. He's a workaholic. You know, he stays up. That's why his boner don't work, because he only sleeps 2 or 3 hours a night. You know what I mean? He's addicted to his work. And
You keep saying dick stuff. You go into, he stays up. He's addicted. You keep saying things about dicks.
I'm not. I guess I am.
You didn't even mean to. That's the thing.
But yeah, like
God, I
Murray,
love dicks.
Murray and his wife, they're kind of having trouble in their marriage, so that's not something he could just bring up casually. You know what I mean? She'd be like, "Why is this the first time you talked to me this week?"
You can't bring it up. So done with you.
What, why was that funny?
On account of the penis. I gotta pee now. Guys, I'll be back.
All right. I don't even know what she's laughing about.
I got the laughing. Be right back.
So, Chad, it's just you and me. Give me some content to poach, all right? I'm not smart enough to think of shit to say myself. Suggest something interesting and then I'll talk about it. Or you don't get anything. I'm gonna hit my vaporizer while you think. Do you want to get existential? Give me what you got. I'm always existential. Also, thank you to Daniel Fernandez for the super chat. Glad to hear from you. Okay, how's the life treating? How's the life? Excuse me. How's life treating you? Well, you want me to be honest? You want me to be honest? Or you want me to joke around? Because yeah, life ain't treating me so great lately. But what are you gonna do? You're gonna come on YouTube on a Saturday night and bitch and moan about it in front of like 130 people, or whatever this is. Favorite board game? I mean, I always loved Monopoly. I would always win at Monopoly when I was a kid. And other than that, chess. I love chess. I've thought about doing chess streams, but like I get so nervous playing games in front of people, so I don't know if I could actually do that. But it'd be fun to try, maybe whenever I start making actual content again. Monopoly ends friendships. Well, I always used to play it with my mom and my sister, so you can't really end those relationships. I mean, you can, but it's got to be a pretty catastrophic life event in order to like never talk to your mom or your sister again. I think it would take more than a Monopoly game to get me to that point. Just in the pickle, babe. Thoughts on how the creators of Pokemon ran out of ideas, so they just started naming Pokemon after their real-life counterparts, just spelled backwards, such as Ekans, Arbok, and Milk. Yeah, I mean, I don't care at all. Pokemon has been a staple of my life since I was a very small kid, but I've never been like a fanatical Pokemon fan or anything like that. I watched the show when I was a kid. I played the games. I had a few of the cards. Although I was way more into Magic the Gathering. I was way more into Magic the Gathering than Pokemon cards, but I had a few Pokemon cards. Because it was a thing. It was the fad, whatever. But yeah, no, I don't really have any specific feelings on that subject whatsoever, to be perfectly honest with you. I probably should have done a funny bit about that, about how I was like so mad about it or whatever, but yeah, I just basically don't give a shit. The newest show is actually pretty good, but the dub is not as good. Well, I would never watch a dub to begin with.
Didn't you grow up on the dub?
Yeah, but first of all, he's talking about a new show. And second of all, I didn't even like Pokemon, the show, as a kid. Remember? I've told you this. Because all I saw was the dub. And I was like, why can't they make the mouth move right with the words? Why is that? Like Batman the Animated Series, which was my favorite show. I was like, they can make the mouth work right. Why can't these motherfuckers do it? I thought Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z were made by the same like person or whatever, because the mouths didn't move right. I didn't know what anime was. I was like, these two things must be made by one guy. Nate Dogg Gamer says, Katsu ever emulated the Gen 1 Pokemon games? No, I mean, I played the Gen 1 Pokemon games when they came out on the fucking Game Boy. I had a, you know, I went the Charmander route.
4 people in a drunk tank for DWI. First one says, so what did you blow? Second one says, I blew a 0.9. 0.2 over the limit. Third one says, I blew a 1.1, 0.4 over the limit.
This sim for Tonkatsu Sinclair.
Fourth one says, I blew a 10. The others stare at him aghast. 10? Says the first guy. Yeah, I blew the arresting officer. I'll be out of here in an hour.
So did the officer have like a sign? 10.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. So, are you saying the arresting officer was a 10? Like he was the handsomest guy you ever seen. He's a 10 out of 10? Or you blew him so good that it was a 10 out of 10? Okay, and yeah, that's why you're getting out of jail so quick.
Yeah, your performance was a 10. And also, did you have a Russian coach?
What does that mean?
Because it's like 10, Olympics. And then... Okay, no.
Wait, Sharky Shark says 10 inch. Okay, people are saying 10 inches. 10 inches. Okay, all right. That didn't even occur to me. That makes a lot more sense.
Thank you, Angel. Angel always has my back, as I have hers. Wink. I can't wink, but here. Sharky Shark was saying, like, another one was disappointed about Thomas the Train thing. It's about toots, okay? When do you think we can do that?
Oh, do we want to do that now? I think we should do that now.
Do you guys want to find out if it was or wasn't a toot, guys?
Yeah, after all, forensic specialist Dashie did a lot of work on this.
All the fart forensics. I can't. It doesn't go. But something fart.
Fart forensics.
I think we should. Right, guys?
All right. All right.
A whole week of me working and finding out the truth. Forget Bigfoot. It's finding out if this happened or not.
Should I just full screen it?
Yeah, I think you should. I think you should just make it the whole thing.
All right.
So everybody pay attention. Pay attention.
I gotta make sure the audio's coming through. Oh God, I hate listening to myself on stream. Just the amount of times that I stutter and like throw in placeholders between words. Makes me cringe.
Fart investigation, yes. Tutu or not tutu, indeed.
All right, so let's catch everybody up before we do this, because
Okay.
some of y'all might not have been here at the beginning of the stream, but yeah, was it last week or the week before?
Yeah, the footage is from last week. The bet was shit. The bet was when. I'll actually find out exactly. But keep talking while I find out. Not the bet, the donations.
Yeah, so last week I farted on stream and nobody heard it. Right? So Dashie has spent like the last week analyzing the audio. She spent the last week analyzing the audio and finding that fart and then like compressing it. It's a compressed fart now.
Put it back in the can.
Yeah, and like raising the volume so that everyone can hear it. Was it literally shit? No, it was not shit. I didn't shit myself. I farted. People have been waiting for this for years.
Yeah, hold on. I'll tell you exactly how much.
Like how long has it been since the $1,000?
I'm getting it right now.
All right.
It was either March 26th of 2023. However long that was. Yeah, you got to tell the people that weren't here for that what happened then.
Yeah, how long ago was that? Do you even have any idea? Because I don't.
March 26th, because I'm looking at the... Oh, here it is. Okay. It was on... Okay. February 18th, 2023. A stream of ours, the iLadies show. We decided, hey, let's just talk, and then somebody wanted a fart. So I said, no way, blah, 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 you can't pay me enough. And we were like, how much for you to fart, Katz? How much for you to fart? And Katz was like, $1,000. $1,000 a fart.
Yeah, I said a ridiculous number because I didn't expect that it would ever happen. It was, to me, that was like saying $1 million.
Yeah. So people took that seriously. And over I think it took an hour to get there, but little by little, everybody just 100 here, 50 here, blah, blah. It just kept rolling in. She was dying. I tell you which one it is. It's the Making Waifu Juice stream.
All right.
On the channel. Making Waifu, and that is a Making Waifu Juice, February 18th, 2023. And yeah, it went, people got together as a community, the great community that we are, and donated $1,000. It was like 1108, I think, like 1100. It turned out to be.
Yeah, it ended up being quite a hefty sum of money. Yeah. And then I started to feel very nervous. Yeah, because I didn't have a fart. I did not have a fart to give at that point.
Clenched ass. Wasn't able to do it. And since then, she's tried. She has tried.
Yeah, but I have a very nervous anus, and it won't relax when I'm on stream.
Yes.
But I was gonna say, however, but I said but.
Oh God.
But on the last stream, I did in fact fart while we were streaming live.
You tried once before, but then nobody heard it.
There was once before that, but it was just too quiet.
Yeah, it was absolutely we couldn't do anything with that evidence. But
yeah, it was a very beta fart. didn't even reach the microphone. Didn't even register.
Last week you called this one a modest fart. That's what you called it.
Yeah.
This is a modest fart, right? Well.
Yeah, it wasn't full force or anything like that. Because if it had been, you would have known.
Yeah.
But yeah, I released a modest fart on stream.
Yes.
And Dashie, through her technical wizardry, was able to isolate it. And that's what we're gonna hear right now. She made a whole video presentation and everything. It's amazing.
Sure did.
So
Sure
before we do this, let's just give a round of applause to Dashie Li.
Oh, why? Thank you so much.
Finally doing something
Finally.
remotely useful
Oh God.
on this show.
Hey, I'll never do anything like that again ever. I'm not a
No, you
helpful
won't.
person whatsoever. I have no interest to help whatever. So, thanks. Thank you. I don't see enough clapping. Nope. Yeah, claps cheeks. That's what I need to clap.
Yeah, I saw that.
hmm
All right, shall we?
No, I don't see enough claps. No, that's fine. Do whatever. Do it. Do it. Do it.
All right, here we go.
All right, pay attention, guys. Be like, shoo.
Yeah, that's what I should have done. But
Be like, shoo.
yeah, that's what I should have done. But
Be like, shoo.
yeah, that's what I should have done. But
There it goes.
All right,
There it
guys.
is.
There's your fucking video.
There's,
There's my present.
there's your fart. You finally heard it.
The Modest Fart by Tonkatsu Sinclair. Edited by Dashie Li.
Yeah. Produced. Well, no,
Produced by
wait.
you.
It was produced by me, but
By you, yeah.
executive produced by Dashie Li.
Okay.
You oversaw it. You oversaw the project.
All right, so for those of you, I think it was the main one that would always bring it up was Captain Derp, I believe. So if you're out there, Captain Derp, there it is. Finally. So after February 18th, that's 1 year.
This sim for Tonkatsu Sinclair.
Oh, look who it is. I mean, wait, I've
So
never
happy
seen
I
this
could be
person
here
before.
for my first stream during such a historic moment. Love you gals. Less than 3. Keep on baking air biscuits, letting out Bronx cheers, and bottom burping.
Bottom.
Thank you,
Sharky
Sharky.
Marks, whoever you
It's
are.
so good. It's so good to meet you.
This sim
I'm glad this
for
is the first
Tonkatsu
stream you could catch.
Sinclair.
Katsu reclaims her integrity.
Yes.
There we go. Yeah, I'm
It only took, like, 38 months.
Tonkatsu Integrity Sinclair once again. This
Thank you, Nacho.
this has been a stain upon my honor for a long time.
So it was a shark?
No, it's not.
Oh no, that would be a skid. That was
Dude, if it was a shot, I wouldn't say anything. I would have just
Yeah,
gone
no, you-
straight to the fucking bathroom. Because that's the horrible paradox of a shot. It's like before it happens, you don't know what's gonna happen, but after it happens, you know exactly what just happened.
Yatsu.
A skid mark on your honor.
Perfect. The Furious Injury says, "Thank you for the fucking super chat, $10. Oh my god, it's real! I know it's finally there. Finally.
Should I?
God,
Let me play it again. Just
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
Just
just
so
once. Why not?
So it becomes gospel.
All right, do it. Be like, shoo.
yeah, that's what I should have done. But
Be like, shoo.
yeah, that's what I should have done. But
Be like, shoo.
yeah, that's what I should have done. But
Nice zoom in at the end, by the way.
That was your face. You I couldn't pass gas on that face.
Yeah, please don't.
I won't, never. So we'll make a Katsu 2 remix? I'm done with listening to that bullshit. You guys do whatever you want with that shit.
Have you ever done like any weird fart stuff during sex?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Alright, but have you ever been like blasting a girl in the ass and then she farted?
Okay, yes, but like...
It happens.
Yeah, no, it does. It's fun. It's good, and that gets me worked up more because of how cute she gets, or B, it's like she's so into it that nothing mattered. That gets me like odder. Not that it turns me on or anything. I don't know how to explain it. Like,
Well, I mean, that's an interesting place you get to with a person. You know what I mean? With another person, when you're like so comfortable with each other that you can just like fuck her in the ass and she farts and like it doesn't matter like at all.
You don't miss a stroke. No, you keep going. What the fuck? Yeah. No.
Sometimes air gets pushed in and it has to come out. Exactly, potato.
Uh-huh. And that's why queefing is awesome. I like queefing better. It's like, yeah, bitch. Who did that? You know? But it's just so cute when they do it and you're like... and they're like, oh my God. Like, I don't care.
And they get all embarrassed.
Yeah!
Right?
Oh, so cute.
And you're just like, no, it's okay.
Yeah. No, it's really good.
No, but queefing, Patrice O'Neill had a bit about queefing. He was like, yeah, I love it when I fuck girls and they queef. Because it's like, I did that shit.
Yeah,
you know what
exactly.
I mean? My dick is so big, it's telling all the air in there to just fuck off. Like, get the fuck out of there. Air, my dick's in here now.
Collecting that shit, and then boop, it's proof.
By the way, if y'all have never watched Patrice O'Neill, the guy had criminally few, like, filmed stand-up acts, because he died young. But man, that guy he's one of the best comedians who's ever lived.
Sunday Woodward. Got her sounding like Squidward walking. Yes! Perfect.
Gross.
Gross. It's like a badge of honor somehow. I can't explain it. A badge on her badge.
Sharky Shark says, if you can't share a laugh with your partner from a good old queef mid-session, they ain't the partner to be with. I absolutely agree.
Best story I've heard was one of my guy friends said he was getting blown, and he got so relaxed that actually like farted in her face, and she giggled but did not miss a stroke. She kept going. She giggled as she was fucking blowing him.
Oh, that's dedication.
I'm like, dude, that's a keeper right there.
Dude, that's a keeper, but that's one of those situations where like you're lucky you had a keeper. So that blowjob could have ended very abruptly.
Yes.
There's not many fucking soldiers that would remain in the trenches, you know, during a nerve gas attack.
That was some nerve.
That woman was like the Desmond Doss of blowjobs.
I don't know that.
Just running out in the middle of fucking hostile fire to save someone.
Okay. She was trying to save Private Ryan.
Yeah. No, you ain't never seen that movie, Hacksaw Ridge?
Nah.
Yeah, no, it's about this guy named Desmond Doss. What?
Angel.
Saving Ryan's
Ryan's
Privates.
Yes. All right, good one. Got me on the exhale.
That guy was a badass. He absolutely was. Sunday. He absolutely was. Sunday Woodward. Desmond Doss was one of the most badass human beings who's ever lived. That guy, he was a soldier in World War II, and he was a conscientious objector, right? Which is paradoxical, because he objected to the war, but he also wanted to help. So he went into the army and he became a combat medic, but he refused to pick up a gun. And at the Battle of Hacksaw Ridge in Japan, he saved like 100 people who had been gunned down by dragging them across the battlefield and then lowering them to safety using like a rope and pulley system that he just made up on the spot right there.
Oh, that's fucking hot. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Desmond Doss.
And he was there for days. And the official statement says that he saved 75 men. But the people who were actually there say that he saved over 100 men. And they lowered the number because they thought nobody would believe it.
Why not? Like, what? That's stupid. Just be honest. God.
Yeah, and there's a movie about him called Hacksaw Ridge, and it just chronicles. It's a biopic, and it just chronicles like what he did during that battle, and it's insane. And then at the end of the movie, it has like an interview with him at the time the movie was made, when he was like 80-something years old. He was a very old man.
Awesome. You made it. That's great.
Yeah, dude, we should watch that movie together, because I know you like super emotional movies.
Oh, dude.
And we will both cry if we watch that movie. It's so much fun.
I mean, I do have to say, like, wasn't expecting to have an emotional talk like this after literally talking about getting blown and then farting.
You're talking
No
about
disrespect.
farts
No
and blowjobs,
disrespect.
but that's
No
how the show
disrespect.
works.
But that's how you work. You fucking. Oh, that reminds me.
We're like water. We just throw
Flow.
with the subject. But yeah, I believe the reason Desmond Doss was finally taken out of combat is because he kicked a grenade away from a group of people.
Uh-huh.
And it blew up like, 2 or 3 feet away from him. A grenade was thrown, and he ran up and kicked it away, and it blew up and severely injured him. And that's how he was finally taken out of combat, is like saving a bunch of guys from shrapnel.
So he would have kept going. Damn. That's.
Yeah, Ruffy Snooch says critically wounded by shrapnel.
Interesting. When was this movie? Like, what year? Do you know?
It was a few years ago. It's like a late 2010s, early 2020s movie. Something like that. 2016. Oh, okay. That's a bit ago. Hey, you're asking me to remember some shit.
Sometimes you're good at that, though, when it comes to, like...
Sometimes, but clearly not this time. 2016.
Nice.
And yeah, the thing about Desmond Doss is like, I think, what was the number? It was like the 77th Regiment or something like that. Don't quote me on that. That's just the number that pops into my head. He became like this mythical figure, and he was almost like Jesus or something. They would talk. Because I after I saw this movie, I read into this guy, and there were like people who had stories about, you know, like enemy gunners emptying entire clips at him and just and he wouldn't get hit, or like an enemy shooter would pop up and fire their gun and it would jam.
Yeah,
Like
so he was,
they just
protecting
couldn't hit him.
Yeah. Crazy. Hey, Hollow, you missed it. You missed this whole like presentation. You're gonna have to watch the VOD now. I'm not telling you. God, don't be lazy. Hey, Hollow. You just missed it. It was like 10 minutes ago. Not even. Like 5 minutes ago. We had a whole thing, a whole presentation.
What's people are talking about All Quiet on the Western Front? What's all y'all's favorite war movie? Dashie, what's your favorite war movie?
War movie? Let me think about that. There's a couple. Let me think about that.
I haven't seen Fury, Angel. I gotta watch that.
Star Wars. Come on. Come on.
No, I mean like historical war film is what I mean. What?
I'm sure Chip knew that. Just trying to be funny.
Of course, I know, but I'm just trying to be funny too. All right, so get the fuck out of my way.
John Bayette, thank you. Like, I know it's not all about war, but I do love Forrest Gump, and especially the war stuff.
Oh,
So I don't know if that's
Forrest
included or
Gump.
not. Is that included in?
I don't count that as a war movie,
Okay.
but it is. It's a great film. I just rewatched Forrest Gump recently. I rewatch that movie like at least once a year.
Yeah.
It's one of the. I mean, there's a reason it won a few Oscars. It's good.
A lot. Well, I think I'll have to say Saving Private Ryan then, because Forrest Gump. I know it's not war movie, but it's one of my favorite like more stuff that's included in there.
Tropic
Battle
Thunder.
of the Bulge. Because Battle of the Bulge. I've seen that said twice now. What is that?
I don't know, but it's good you noticed the bulge, because I didn't. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say Saving Private Ryan too. Like, I can't think of one that's better than that. Give me a second.
I'm gonna ask chat.
Dog Soldiers. Wow, Kevin. That is an obscure fucking reference right there. Dog Soldiers is a great movie, but I wouldn't call that a war movie. That's like that's an action horror movie.
I got a scene that I don't know what movie this is from, but I remember watching it as a kid and it just hit me hard. Guys, I need to ask where this is from. It's about like there was a scene with two kids, and one of them was Japanese, I believe, and one kid had a fruit in his hand, trying to cut a fruit with a sword, but far away there were soldiers that they were sharing the fruit, but far away there were soldiers that thought the kid was going to kill the other kid with the sword and not about the fruit, and they shot the friend. What movie was that from, please? It's very popular.
I haven't a clue.
As soon as fruit. Yes, thank you, Spartan. That's the one. Hooray. Oh, Grave of the Fireflies is a war movie. Huh.
Is it though?
Yes, it's all about it.
Yeah, but it's not about someone like fighting in a war.
So the protagonist needs to be fighting.
Yeah,
in
like
a
that's
war.
kind of my criterion. That's so really my single criterion for being a war movie is, the protagonists have to be involved in a war, like directly.
Okay.
Grave of the
So
Fireflies
nobody.
took place during a war, and the characters were affected by the war, but they weren't fighting the war.
Okay. So nobody saw that scene that I described? I'll have to.
Sharky Shark says Rambo. I mean, once again, that's well, first of all, the first Rambo movie is not even called Rambo, it's called First Blood. There was no mention of Rambo in the title of the actual first Rambo movie. And it wasn't about a war, it was about a guy with PTSD who snaps and fucking hauls off on this small town like police department. I guess you could say he wages a war on these guys. I guess you could say that. I guess you could see the original First Blood as a war movie on a technicality. I don't know, but it doesn't take place during like an actual major war. It takes place after Vietnam. I'm on the fence about that one. First Blood was based on a book. Yeah, it was. I have no idea who wrote that book, though.
I will find the name of this movie.
Someone mentioned Full Metal Jacket earlier. I forget who it was, but that's also a really good one. Full Metal Jacket, Jawhead, Platoon. Platoon is good. Yeah.
Apocalypse Now.
You know, I'm gonna come right out and say it. I ain't never seen Apocalypse Now. Not ever.
Mm-hmm. Marvel Civil War. Black Hawk Down. That's another good one.
Oh my God, Black Hawk. Oh yeah, like I didn't even think about that. I was thinking of like old school war films. I wasn't even thinking about like modern Black Hawk Down.
Oh, what's the Foot Locker one? Put something.
The Hurt Locker.
The Hurt Locker.
Oh
the
my
Foot
God,
Locker.
the Hurt Locker with Jeremy Renner. Oh, that's a great one. Dude, oh, holy shit.
I'm glad
I
you
can't
remembered
believe
it.
you guys reminded me of that.
I literally reminded
I
you.
might, you know, don't go taking too much credit over there. All right?
I'm going to take all the credit, even though I said Foot Locker.
Keep your fucking
I
ego
said
in check,
Foot Locker.
for
Oh my
Christ's sake,
God. What
all
did I
right?
do wrong now?
Just keep your fucking ego in check. That's all I'm saying.
Listen for Tonkatsu Sinclair.
The Hurt Locker.
Waterloo, one of the greatest war movies ever made.
Ain't never seen it. I'm not. I've always been like a horror sci-fi movie buff. I'm not huge into war movies, but I do enjoy them. So yeah, you know, if you guys have any recommendations, I'll take them under advisement. But yeah, the Hurt Locker, that's up there with Saving Private Ryan on my list. Those two are neck and neck. Starship Troopers. I mean, technically it's a war film. But when I say war, like that's a science fiction war film. When I think of war films, I think of like a little more realism, like actual wars that have happened, or at least stuff that takes place, you know, in the real world.
Dragon, like Hamburger Hill.
Hamburger Hill. I've not heard of that.
Really good.
American Sniper. That's a good one. That's a good one, Angel. 1970. Or 1970. 1917. I don't believe I watched. Hamburger Hill is about a battle in the Korean War. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I've definitely never seen that. High School Musical 3. X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Have you
Alright,
seen
I guess
Schindler's
if you want to get technical.
Seen Schindler's List?
Dude, I've never seen Schindler's List.
Oh, if you would lose it.
I have, and that's got Liam Neeson in it too.
Dude, what?
Which was one of my favorite actors.
Yeah, you haven't
And
seen
I ain't
it.
never seen it.
You need to make a list right now.
I ain't never seen it. Yeah, I know. I know, guys. Some of you are like, I can't believe you ain't never seen the fucking Schindler's List. There's so much stuff in the world. Not everybody sees everything. And I like to rewatch stuff a lot too. So a lot of the time when I'm like, I need a movie to put on, I don't look for something new. I just watch something I already know. So yeah, I have kind of a small palette when it comes to movies. Overlord was a good movie. Inglourious Bastards, that's a good war film. Yeah, Quentin Tarantino. Dunkirk. I saw Dunkirk, not particularly memorable for me. The Patriot, all right.
Someone said Pearl Harbor.
Man, was that the one with Ben Affleck?
Yeah.
I remember seeing that when it came out, but I don't remember. It's not something that made like an impact on me or anything.
So, like, what about war? Scientific one? No, nothing. I think it. Oh God, what about? Ah, never mind. Anyway.
War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing bad.
It's like me. War is like me. Worth nothing.
Oh, we got people fucking beefing in the chat.
Beefing.
Yeah, beefing. People have like saying The Patriot, great war movie. And we got Lawn Pygmy saying The Patriot was garbage. I've only seen The Patriot once, and that was when it came out. And honestly, I don't remember jack shit about it. I'd have to watch it again. I'd have to watch it
What
again
about
and give a verdict.
what about Dances with Wolves?
I mean, is that a war? I guess that's a war movie. And it's great. Yeah, I mean, I guess Dances with... Jessica just said The Last Samurai. I guess Dances with Wolves is the same... Like... Is a war movie in the same way that The Last Samurai is. It's about, they're about wars that are happening, but I don't know, it's not really about the war, it's more about like the main character's journey of personal transformation. So I don't think of those necessarily when I think of war movies, those don't necessarily come to mind at first because they're more like emotional dramas rather than war movies. Not to say that a war movie can't be an emotional drama, but these are just the categories I sort things into in my head. I'm not suggesting everyone else has to like go by them.
The 5 countdown. I don't know where I read that. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Hey, I have to take a leak. I'll be right back.
Righty then. I need to order food. I have no idea what I'm gonna. Nom. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Just from, I mean, I've never seen it. Just from the title alone, like, is that? I don't know. Was that even good? I don't even know. The fuck. What should I get? What's open right now? Because new places have been open lately. Buy one get one free. No. So it's a fun movie. I like fun movies. There's a question. What's a movie that no matter what, you will never get tired of it? Give me a drama and a comedy. I will never get tired of Shrek 2. Ever. I can fucking recite that movie over and over. You can watch the fifth Element. I haven't watched it in a long time. Princess Brides, that's a classic. Van Helsing, okay. Tremors. Ghostbusters. Were you pissed at the new Ghostbusters? My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Bubba Hotel. I don't know. I've never heard of that one. Chicken Run. What? Slight. The Thing. Prestige. Army of Darkness. Drama and a comedy. Army of Darkness. What is that? It's Army of Darkness. Big Lebowski. Yes. Rush Hour. Oh my god, 50 First Dates. I've been trying to get Katsu to watch that shit for years. I keep forgetting. Any other Naked Guns? I think Airplane's another one that just everything's fucking hilarious. Terminator 2, better than 1, in my opinion. Batman Returns. Alien. Oh, okay. Angel. Okay. Bruce Campbell. Yeah, if 50 First Dates don't hurt your heart, I don't know. You I don't know. I know it's Adam Sandler, but holy shit, man. Ouch. Some people say Click is more of a tearjerker. No, I think 50 First Dates is. Terminator 2 made me cry too, but also I cry at everything. Not really, actually, not everything, but a lot. Was that thunder? The fuck was that? Oh, loud as fuck, and nobody's home. Okay, I'm scared. I'm gonna look at my weather now. Nobody's home, and if there's noise in this house, I'm gonna end the stream, or I'm leaving. Okay, yeah, it's thunder. Holy shit. Oh, it's a huge storm. I may lose connection. It's all red coming in the Doppler.
You may lose. What's going on?
I'd be surprised if I don't lose connection, because it's almost like purple red, you know? Huh. Oh, yeah. Looks like I'm tipping big if I'm getting food.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I forgot to unmute myself in Discord. I was like saying
This
shit.
sim for Tonkatsu Sinclair.
I got a fun war movie for you then. It's called, and starring Pancho Villa as himself. It's about the movie they made about Pancho Villa during the Mexican Civil War.
And it's like a serious movie or comedy or not a comedy. Why would I say?
So it's a movie about a movie. Why isn't my mouth moving?
Katsu. I just heard thunder and I looked at my weather thing.
Oh,
And the Doppler is like, red, purple colors coming over any minute. So I may lose connection. Who knows?
all right. Well, let's see what happens.
Food. I need to order myself some food. I need to put things in my mouth that are edible.
I mean, anything's edible if you're willing.
That's funny, you eat pussy, but can you digest it? Is it good for you? I mean, it is good for you, let's face
I don't know.
it.
I'm guessing like human flesh is probably not
It's
good
just
for
meat.
you.
It's just meat.
Yeah, but I don't think we're supposed to eat each other.
Right.
I hear about like people who eat like human brains. They get like weird diseases and shit.
Oh, crap. Oh.
I think nature has some like safeguards.
Even if it's like cooked well? Like,
I
if you're
don't
not
know. I
gonna
mean,
be like,
I'm not an expert on the subject.
Can I get a slice of Martin medium rare? Nobody goes like that. What if like you cook it really?
Martin,
I don't know, some dude named Martin that is dead and you're eating
some gook.
yeah, okay. McDonald's? No.
It was an Asian guy
Papa
named
John.
Martin. It's like a third generation Asian American. Just
What else is good at Arby's?
just a normal guy living in America, and then you come along and call him a gook. Ah,
Dave's
fuck.
hot chicken. I'll pay a long distance fee for Dave's hot chicken. Not for the first time. I'm too scared. What else besides a burger is good at Arby's? Because I'm never really.
I had to get a new battery for my fucking vaporizer. I have no idea what's good at Arby's because I ain't never eaten there in my entire life.
French dips. I don't like the meat though. Nice. No, Jess, I don't think they make real food, but they make it's open at this hour food. That's what they do.
I'm so jealous.
You have everything open at you.
No, but I don't have any money. I'm broke, so I can't order food.
Arby's, it's food. We think.
No, I'd love to order like a chicken sandwich or something now, but yeah, after the stream is over, I've got like some hard-boiled eggs in the fridge that I'm just gonna eat for sustenance. I can't afford to spend money on food right now, Dashie. All right, I'm spending my money on important things like action, timing, and.
I'm just trying to order something before it closes. Sorry, just fucking it always
This
does this to
sim
me.
for Tonkatsu Sinclair.
Reza Aslan from CNN ate human brain in India back in 2017. I know nothing about that. I don't know who that is. But yeah, why would you do that?
Yeah, no, to be clear, it's not like, I want to eat some people. No, like, but if there's a plane crash and there's nothing else to eat, I'd be nomming on some legs.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Legs I can understand, but why would you eat a brain?
Yeah, no, thank you.
Although a brain has to be very calorie dense. It's probably a very calorie dense food. It might be like a very efficient way of surviving if you're in a situation like that.
The liver would be good too.
Yeah,
Just
liver, kidneys.
for somebody who has blood loss.
My liver wouldn't be good. You don't want to eat my liver.
Yeah, we get so drunk off the liver. We wring it out
You,
on shot glasses.
if you ate my liver, you'd fucking die.
Mhm. You put it over the wounds from the plane crash. You'd save so many lives though. Disinfect everything.
Yeah. Some guy would have like a grievous wound, and I'd already be dying anyway. And it would be like, we're gonna have to amputate this leg or it's gonna get infected. Don't we have any alcohol? Don't we have any fucking,
Hey, Katsu, come here a
rubbing
second.
alcohol to sterilize this wound so we can save this man's leg? And I'd be like, oh, I've got alcohol.
All you have to do is just lick it. Just lick
There's
it.
No, I just take my liver out, slap it on that bitch for like 30 seconds, be clean as a whistle.
Yeah.
Any old
Yeah, this was a fart stream, or at least confirming the fart thing. Do you guys have an embarrassing fart story or like a hilarious one? Because Katsu told me one before we started. It was pretty amazing, and I think you should tell people about that. Speaking of
yeah, man. I don't know. I already told it once tonight. I don't know if I could tell it twice.
you told it to me.
Right?
You did tell it to them.
Yeah. No. I'm just saying. Like, I don't know if I could get back into the groove of that story.
You know what I'll do? I'll start telling it, and then I'll fuck it up, and then I'll get her so mad that she'll be like, forget it. I'll just...
Yeah, no, do that. That'll work.
That will work. Anyone ever farted at a funeral? Honestly, who hasn't? But
I've never been to a funeral.
do you guys have control over the sounds of your own farts? If not, am I just really special?
I mean, how much control are we talking about?
Like, to make them not sound, but still get it out?
Yeah, I mean, I've got that, but like only when I'm lying down. I have to lie
Okay, still
down.
counts.
I have to lie down and like spread my cheeks.
Oh, okay. If it's manual, no. No, if it's like...
No, I don't.
No hands.
Not like with my hands. Like I just kind of gotta lie down and like turn at an
okay.
angle where my butt cheeks like aren't together.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And then
So you can do it against the wall then?
Yeah, I mean whatever.
Okay.
But yeah,
So it just
then
goes-
I can do just the silent farts because those are the easiest, right? They're like the least traumatic.
No, the silent but deadlies are the worst. Well, unless you manipulate.
No, but I mean, wouldn't you rather like if I have, if I'm like at my computer or whatever, and I'm like I got to fart, I go lie down and just turn it at the exact right angle, and then it's just a silent fart, right?
It's just...
I don't have to expend any energy.
Okay. Fart while turking? I don't know. Like, so every pump, it's a...
What the fuck are we talking about?
John Bayat, you took my joke. I knew that joke. I was about to fucking hit it. Is butt cheeks one word, or should I spread them? See, like, come on. Really loud farty? No.
Badam says another time I sneezed too hard and I sharted in my laundry room.
Hey, you were in a laundry room, so you were prepared. Just rub it in there. I've never sharted.
You've never sharted in your life?
Dude, never. Thank God.
What?
All these horror stories you guys tell me. That's scary.
How is
No,
that
never.
possible? I don't get it.
Because I don't trust them. It's like, I think that one has a
Oh my
surprise
god,
in it.
so you
I'm
just
not gonna-
You're fucking paranoid. Like you
No.
never trust the fart.
Well,
'Cause-
if it feels a certain way, no, I won't. I'm not gonna gamble on it. No.
Because
Not every single
you
fart.
know, I have ones where I'm like, this is a 50-50. You know what I mean?
I put all my money on black.
Well, at least it's not red.
Oh God! Why did I think? Oh, what did I think the worst? I think of a baboon.
Number 9.
Oh no, is that
I
someone? How far I will fart? Okay, no big deal about that. But I'm saying once it's a certain feeling where it's like I don't think I should do this one, so I don't.
Ain't you never had one of those ones that's like it's just a perfect 50-50? It's like either I'm just gonna fart or I'm gonna shit myself, and you
No.
you decide to be dangerous that day.
No. No. You're like, oh, I wonder what today's gonna be like. Oh, it's gonna be a bad day. There's your horoscope right there. Horror, like HORROR.
Chad, am I fucking crazy right now?
About what?
Like, do you guys shart occasionally?
I mean,
Because I've never heard of anyone who ain't never sharted not once in their entire life.
okay.
You've never had one of those where you like, you fart and then you're like, uh-oh, I gotta like go check.
Mm-mm. No. 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 No.
Some of those are like a second bet. You
Second
know?
bet. What do you mean?
You're like, this is a 50-50, this is gonna be a fart. And then it comes out and it feels like a fart. And after a minute or so, you're like, wait a second. There's
you
another
don't check for a
50.
while.
There's another 50-50 right now that I just shit myself.
What is this, bingo night? The fuck?
No, it's like casino night.
I don't know what that means with the 50-50s.
Man, that's weird.
Is there anybody that has never sharded? I mean, I understand it's normal. I just don't take that risk. You don't remember having one, okay? I got close to, but it turned out to be a blank. Thank you, Andy. 100% on brown. Got it. Fart theory is interesting. Is it a theory? I don't think it's a theory. I think it's like just experiences. And I think it's the way Katsu puts it, like the words that she uses. So you never
Cool.
sharded either? Okay. Old Snippers never sharded. It's just I hear so many horror stories. So I'm like, I'd rather not.
Sorry, I just spaced out for a second there.
It's okay. But one of the most embarrassing farts ever for me was I helped out with teaching Taekwondo to kids at the Boys and Girls Club. And I was an assistant there, and we would drive over a bunch of kids, you know, just free lessons. And Sensei said, okay, you know, start them out, get them warmed up. All right. So, okay, guys, you know, like, let's go ahead, do some sit-ups. And I shit you not, because I didn't shit me either. It was like 1, 2, in front of 10-year-olds, bro, 10-year-olds. I'm like, I'm just done. I'm done. I'm dead.
Oh man, but what a gift!
I'm sure.
What a gift you gave those children. The gift of
Exactly.
laughter. There's nothing better.
Exactly, because you know that they try not to laugh, but they were still like,
You were like,
and I'm like, guys, you can laugh. It's okay.
don't be ashamed. You were like fucking Patch Adams that day.
Yep. Yeah.
You gave those poor retarded children
Please
some
sing
levity in
for
their miserable
Tonkatsu
lives.
Sinclair.
Moxie says, I have had more cases of
Cough.
cough shitting myself than sharding.
See, that's different because, like, cough shitting, I feel it's not, you don't have a choice. You know, you're in the middle of a coughing. Where starting, it's like you're taking that gamble.
That is something I ain't never done.
Yeah. You never really.
No.
Have you ever been sick where it was coming out both ways and you were throwing up and it was like, oh, you had to put your thumb up your ass?
Oh, yeah, no. When you're like shitting on the toilet and throwing up into the trash bucket. Yeah, no, absolutely. Let me see. It was Jack in the Box.
Mm-hmm.
Jack in the Box that did. Yeah, it was a. Oh, wait, was it Carl's Jr.? No, it wasn't Carl's Jr. I shall not besmirch Carl's Jr.'s good name. No, it was definitely Jack in the Box. It was like a ultimate cheeseburger or whatever the fuck that thing is that I got at 1 a.m. when I was driving home from work, and I was blasted out of my skull. Yeah, the next day, not even the next day, actually, like later that night, I was just spraying streams out of both ends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, we've all been there. We've all been there.
Cyber Game Man says, one time I had Buffalo Wild Wings, and 5 minutes later, I had to go. But I had to go walk home for 5 miles. Damn, you walking? I held it in as best as I could. But just as I reached the door to my house, I went. You just went. You bridesmaided it.
You went there, and you never came back.
Yeah. Thank God that's never happened. No, none of that where you just shit. Just shit. Oof.
Yeah, no, I have never shat myself in public. Because when I'm in public, I'm so tense anyway that I couldn't even shit if I tried.
It'd be diamonds down there.
Yeah, no, my asshole is like the fucking gate at Fort Knox when I'm around other people. But Jesus Christ, it's the Matrix, dude. The Matrix came back.
It's back, yeah. It's gotta be the thunderstorm right now. It's pouring out there. Come back.
Please sing for Tonkatsu Sinclair.
Cough shitting is terrifying. Every cough is a gamble. Will my sphincter hold? Will it bust? The Russian roulette of short. I don't have this problem at all. Like my short career has consisted of just like me sitting at home.
Career REAR.
Career. It was such a great joke. Why'd you have to ruin it?
You're welcome.
No. Yeah, no, my short legacy is not. There's no coughs in there. It's always the same thing. Because as I was saying, when I'm out in public, my asshole is cinched up like a fucking butterfly nut. Nothing's coming out of there. You know, I have incredibly high social anxiety. Nothing's coming out of there. But when I'm at home and I'm like sitting at my computer or I'm in bed and I feel something needs to happen down there and I'm not quite sure what it is. And I just say to the devil, you know, like it's like Immortal Technique, dance with the devil.
Let it ride.
I just roll the dice. Yeah.
Gross.
And sometimes
you go bust.
Yeah, you get fucking snake eyes, man.
God. When you're walking up a ladder and you're feeling something splatter.
Diarrhea.
Diarrhea. God, why are we 12 all the time?
Because I guess for a few hours every week, we get to forget all the horrible bullshit that's going on in our lives and just exist and be who we are. Instead of having to pretend to be a million fucking different people to a million fucking different people.
The Be Real stream. Generic over here says, sure, sharding yourself is embarrassing, but have you ever sneezed while trying to take a 1 and 2 at the same time while
Oh,
high?
no.
While high.
No.
And when you sneeze, you reflexively reach your hand up, but you were sitting and using that hand to point down into the bowl. So, like, fire hose it.
So what like? Oh, so you were like using that hand to, like to push your
Point
dick
down.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you sneeze, you bring it up reflexively, and you just get a nose full of Wiener Schnitzel.
And he finishes it off with, and your glasses fall.
I don't wear glasses. Oh wait, I do. I'm actually wearing them right now.
No, you don't. You can't prove it.
No, I have never sneezed while peeing or pooping or anything. If I'm doing any of that and I feel a sneeze coming on, I stop.
You stop what? Which one?
Like if I'm peeing and I feel a sneeze about to happen, I stop peeing.
Peeing.
Like,
okay.
Like
See, you have
it's
good rules. Some people can't stop peeing for some reason. I can stop peeing. Like, people just like, how do you do that? How do you do that? I'm like, I don't know. You just stop.
No, I have never sneezed while peeing in my life because every time I'm taking a leak and I feel myself about to sneeze, I'm like, if I keep peeing and sneeze at the same time, my entire snatch assembly is just gonna explode off of my body and land in the toilet.
Oh God.
It's the entire thing is just gonna tear off and land in the toilet bowl. It's a terrifying thought. It's terrifying. So yeah, I clamp it off immediately.
Clamp it. Oh. Beautiful. This is just what everybody does. Like, we just talk about what happens. That's all. Everybody shits. Everybody pees. Everybody farts. Farts. Why'd I say farts that way? Weird.
I was thinking of something funny.
No, I'm just thinking about those, not diarrhea or anything, but when you finally go, one of the things I absolutely despise is a fucking what's the fucking sea god? The kiss when you drop in the toilet and it pops back up.
Oh,
Poseidon's kiss. Yeah.
For Tonkatsu
Gross! I
Sinclair.
can't handle that. I go right in the shower.
The call of the void, but instead of thinking of swerving into a tree or jumping from high up, it's thinking about not stopping peeing when a sneeze is close.
Clamp that shit off like an IV. You're like, hold on to this.
Thank you, God.
Yes, thank you.
I like how he just has to put GGG now,
And we just know.
what it is.
Right. It's funny you bring that up. It's been a while now where I was like, I wonder if that really is gawk or not. If not, we've been fucking up. And I'm sure we're fine because I'm sure they would have said something.
Oh, man.
It's called shooting the shit for a reason. Nice, Katsuyasu. It's true. Very true. You have trouble starting to pee, Jess? Probably your meds. I know when I'm on
What?
too much, it takes me forever to pee.
Oh. Yeah, no, I have that too, sometimes. Every once in a while. I was put on these like weird antidepressants when I was a kid, and they made it really hard for me to pee. And then they took me off of them, and every once in a while that feeling like comes back, and it takes me forever to start pissing. So yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. That's when I over medicate. Narcotics just doesn't connect to that. It's like, I know I gotta pee. I know it.
So you want to hear this story?
Yes.
This
of course.
is something you never heard.
All
This
right.
is something that happened recently that just hasn't come up in conversation.
I can't wait. Let me
But
relax. Let me freeze the pen.
is it I can barely hold my shit together because of how funny this shit was.
Don't start now, but yeah. We'll just wait till you're done.
Don't shot now.
Listen
Don't start
for
now.
Tonkatsu
Shot
Sinclair.
me now.
Gog, 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 Esquire.
It was GGG.
Yeah, okay. I've known you for like 7 years now. Gog, gog, gog.
I've known you for 69 years.
Mm-hmm.
I said 69 by accident. I wasn't even trying to meme.
Really? Congrats. I'm so happy for you. What about
Yeah.
that story, though?
No, but like when we do that thing where we just keep saying like higher numbers, and for some reason it's funny to us and nobody else.
I know. We don't give a fuck, though. We just keep doing it.
My brain just randomly generates numbers, and I just see them, you know, in my mind's eye, and that one just happened to be 69.
I mean, it's a good number to have. I'm sure it's in the back of my mind all the time anyway, so I always think about 69. And
All right, so this story, it did not happen to me because I'm Tonkatsu Sinclair, the anime girl, and I don't have a penis, despite what all of you claim constantly.
Right.
Oh, this let's say this happened to MC. Really,
All right.
this happened to Absolute Unit,
Sure.
our voice actor.
Your voice actor. Sure, sure.
No, me and MC, we share the same voice.
Oh, I see.
We share the same English voice actor.
English. I love how you have to... Okay, go on.
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing
Because
at
it's
now?
true, because in Japanese, your voice is like adorable. It's very kawaii.
Yeah, no, in Japanese, I'm like the perfect woman.
Mm-hmm.
Only the problem is you guys are all watching the English dub, and I sound like this. They hired this guy to voice MC, and they were just like, "Hey, we got this side character named Tonkatsu Sinclair. Could you just voice it too?" And he was like, how am I supposed to talk like a girl? And they're like, we don't give a shit. Do like some kind of Miss Piggy type of thing.
Yeah.
And that's how I ended up sounding like this. Or at least that's one of the stories. But anyway.
Go ahead.
anyway, so Absolute Unit likes to masturbate a lot. I don't know if you know
Yes.
that about
I think
him,
everybody does.
but he masturbates very frequently. Some might say he's a porn addict, but if you say that, he will probably just delete your comment. So one day he was faced with a conundrum.
All right.
He was lying in bed. You know those days when you lie in bed and you have to pee really bad, but you don't want to get up.
Yes.
Right, so you just lie there in like pee limbo.
Yeah, okay.
You can't go to sleep because you have to pee too bad, but you can't get up because you're too tired. So you're in pee limbo.
Yeah. Usually that's when it's cold. When it's too cold, I'm like, oh, I just want to sit here in my pee limbo. Yeah.
All right, so he was lying there in pee limbo, right, and then he got a boner.
Ah, okay.
You know that old morning wood. He was thinking about some elf ladies, most likely some elf ladies such as Hildy, and he got a very insistent erection. And I don't know if you know this, but if you have a dick, it's very hard to pee while you have an erection.
I know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so he was like, "Do I get rid of the erection first, or do I get rid of the pee first? You know, which one of those struggles do I want to go through? Either way, it's going to be difficult." So of course he went the direction of masturbating.
I mean, as you do, you know, you have to pick
Right,
that first.
as one always does. It's always the best choice. But anyway, so he sat down at the computer and pulled up his 276 tabs of porn that he has saved, and started jerking off to try to get rid of the boner so then he could go pee.
So if he's walking up to the computer, why not just walk to the bathroom?
Because he's got such a boner that he's not going to be able to piss.
All right, okay.
His cock is so fucking rock hard that he's not going to be able to piss. It's just not going to come out. Got to get rid of the boner first. Okay. So he sits down and starts to jerk off at the computer. And about 15 minutes in, he realizes, oh, Jesus Christ, this pee is coming out no matter
15 minutes. That's the unbelievable part right now. 15 minutes. Damn.
Well, you know, it's hard. It's hard to come when you got a boner, or so he tells me. I'm Tonkatsu Sinclair.
Oh yeah, anime expert.
I'm not some guy just sitting here talking with.
No, we all get it. Okay.
VTuber model. I'm a real anime girl.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a penis.
We got it. What else?
Anyway, so about like halfway through jerking off, he realizes, oh, this shit's not shit. It's pee. This pee is coming out no matter what. And so he has to run to the bathroom, right? And,
yeah.
And as he runs to the bathroom, now normally this wouldn't be that big of a deal, right? If you were about to piss yourself and you ran to the bathroom and you couldn't quite make it, you would just piss your pants and then all you would have to do was take a shower, right?
Okay,
But he was naked and he had a rock hard dick. So as he ran down the hall to the bathroom, it started spraying like one of those lawn sprinklers. You know what I mean? That go back and forth like, because his dick was like flopping around all over the place and he was peeing at the same time and he just pissed over it. Piss all over his entire hallway on the way to the toilet.
Damn it. No.
Oh
yeah, do you have carpet? Do you have a carpet or is it hardwood floors?
There was a rug.
There was a rug.
I say was.
No.
I say was. Because
was.
that rug is gone now.
Good, yes, good.
So is the potted plant. That was...
What about the walls, though? I have to repaint them.
They've been cleaned.
Damn.
They've been cleaned.
He's spraying all over the picture of like you and your dog, or. Oh.
That rug really tied the room together. I know it did. I know it's gone.
Oh. You got all abstract on your walls.
Remember, I'm Tonkatsu. That didn't happen to me.
Right.
That was absolutely unique.
My bad.
Anal ahum, barking spiders, bottom blast, cheek flapper, colonic calliope, death breath, doing the one cheek sneak, frequency actuated rectal tremor, sphincter song, under burp.
Anal ahem? Really? I never heard that one. Those are all forts.
That's a lot of fort synonyms.
So when he made it to the bathroom, I mean, was he laughing the whole way or was he panicking? Do you know? Did he tell you?
It was one of those things that was terrifying at the time, but hilarious afterwards.
Of course. Yeah. Okay. So
There was nothing
Terrifying.
left. There was none left when he got to the bathroom.
damn. Oh my lord. So it was like a fire hose and
Yeah.
fire.
It was an uncontrollable release.
Pat M. Oh my god. Yes, exactly. I was thinking about that, Pat M. Wacky waving inflatable. Oh my god. So how long until he started laughing while he was wiping the walls?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That was the funniest part because it was like, look at all of this.
Oh shit. Ah. Yeah, I'm surprised, like, because my voice actor never told me this, and normally, Absolute Unit runs to tell me cool stories like that. That would have been a great one.
You know, some that had to be saved for the right time on a
It
string.
was beautiful. Perfect. We need more Absolute Unit stories. He does some shit.
Oh, there's a lot of those.
That must have been really, like, because it was the first morning pee and wood, correct?
Yeah,
So, like, that must have been a lot of pee.
it was.
Damn.
It was a lot. It was a lot to clean up.
That's like a Pornhub, like, blooper.
The queso beer flood. Yeah, so true.
Oh.
Oh, man, did
I
you
think
hear that?
Oh, no, I can't. Discord doesn't let me hear your bodily functions or sounds.
Chad, did you hear that neck crack? That was a great one.
There were some stories in chat that I want to look back on. Fuck. I missed it.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah,
like
no, that
people
was
heard
a
it.
story. No,
That's the
Katsu
next
can
thing.
crack some
You gotta
shit.
like
You-
isolate that and play it
Yeah,
back.
no, you scare me. You scare me. Your sounds when I can actually hear you, when you are like talking and then you crack something, because you're talking, it goes through the mic because Discord just blocks it. But when I hear it, it gets scary. It's like, dude, no way that was your neck. And you're like, yeah.
My neck, my back, etc., etc., etc. No, but they crack a lot,
Uh-huh.
and I do it every day. And I've been doing it since I was a kid, and I've never had like neck or back pain or anything like that.
Good.
Oh, Gerald White says, Katsu, seen any anime girls worse than Yamai in recent times? That's a good
Specifically
question.
Tsunderes? Or not Tsunderes, Yanderes?
Yanderes. I don't think so. I think she's one of the all-time worst in my book. There were lots of worse characters, but there's no character I can think of that was like more poorly suited to the show that she was in.
Mm-hmm. She was definitely not. Yeah. Oh, damn. Okay, Pat M. I see your story. Really bad story. Going back to the shardings, I guess. Says, I had to fart, but I didn't want to be loud, so I spread my butt to be quiet. I sharded, so I had to walk out of the room bow-legged to avoid further mess. Did you not feel having to go to take a shit? Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, how can you not tell whether you're gonna shit or not? Is my ass that sensitive? It's like, oh, shit is coming. I better not fart. Like,
Yeah, see, that's what I can't understand is how do you never have those ones where you just like, this is a 50-50. I don't know if this is a shit or if it's a fart.
And I don't understand how do you not feel the shit?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I guess you just have an incredibly sensitive asshole.
I'm not. Sure. I mean, but I'm not the only one. Because I don't give a shit. all these puns intended, I suppose. I'll tell you if I've done it. Like I've told you so many times about my different types of the shits, the floater, we went through the list. Remember? Yeah, I don't care. Like, oh, girls don't shit. Fuck that. They're worse. They are worse.
I don't know.
Some of the loudest, most horrible,
Listen,
nastiest
Tonkatsu
farts were from girls,
Sinclair.
in my experience.
Uncle from Another World has the best tsundere because the MC isekai'd in the 90s before the tsundere trope was established. The poor tsundere elf gets rejected every time.
I'll go from another. That's the worst? The
I
worst
never-
Sundari or the best Sundari?
I never thought about that.
I didn't see that. I liked her. I don't know if they said worst or best, but I think she was good. She was good. I enjoyed that show. The
Dude,
faces on
I
the show.
never thought about the fact that he always rejected it was due to the fact that he was isekai before that trope even existed.
Was he truck cooned? I can't remember.
I can't remember either. That was forever ago. I mean, it wasn't, but to me, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's going to be that time very soon.
No, okay. One other thing. You say chicks are like worse with shitting or whatever. But
Well, with farts especially, like the loudest and nastiest in my experience. Why?
I live with MC though, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I have to share a toilet with that guy. And like I've never known any girls who somehow can get shit stuck to the underside of the toilet.
Yeah. Not like that. Not like that. I'm talking like the farts and the leaving of the bathroom, like the stank, I guess.
All right, fair enough. I'm just saying, like in terms of the total aftermath, guys
Yeah, no,
are way
the
worse.
actual physical brown, no, not that. I'm talking about the loudest, for sure. For sure, the loudest people are girls. But nasty. Yeah, how do you get shit under there?
I don't know. It's like a fucking shrapnel shell. It just everything gets perforated.
But Katsu was telling me the story. I'll start telling the story. I'm sure I'm gonna fuck it up. Maybe she'll want to tell it in the middle of it.
Dude, this is just the fart stream. Like all
Yeah.
we've talked about is farts.
I mean, so that way the title is not clickbait at all. It really isn't.
Yeah, it really
okay?
isn't.
It may be a Mr. Beast type
We
of like
delivered.
thing. But when Katsu was in high school, and apparently she was like wasted one weekend or whatever, and that Monday morning it was like horrible. She was in class. She was in class, and she
All
just
right,
couldn't
let me
hold
tell
it
it.
in
Let me
at all. There you go. Thank you. Go
Let me
ahead.
tell it. Yeah, all right. So it was I don't even know if it was a Monday morning. It was just a morning where I had gotten like incredibly wasted the previous night. I had drank a great deal of malt liquor, and I was in math class the next day. And the only reason I feel bad for this is because my teacher was such a sweet lady. She was so nice, and I shouldn't have done this to her, but the rest of it was fucking hilarious. So I was in math class, and I started farting. right? I was just like, there's absolutely no way I can hold this in, so let's just do it and see what happens. And I was farting completely silently. You know, I was at a good angle. It was one of those school chairs. It's easy to get that angle. I mean, those fucking school desk chairs, they're basically designed so you can lean over and fart on the person.
Yeah, no, we
next
know
to
the
you.
angle. We know the angle.
But yeah, and the guy who sat next to me, right next to me in class, I sat all the way on the end, and right next to me was my friend Daniel the Weeable.
Yeah,
And-
everybody knows Daniel, right, guys?
And so no, he's a historic figure on this channel.
Yes.
I thought, if any of you are like really into the deep iLadies show lore, you know who. What are you making fun of? What are you making fun of over there?
Just both, everything, all of it. Just, it's amazing.
If you're all into the deep iLadies show lore, you know Daniel the Weeable. So yeah, I have to fart like just the Dickens, and so I start like leaning over and farting towards Daniel the Weeable, and he's just sitting there like, what is it?
Like, what? What?
Like, he's like, there's a weird smell. Like these farts were so bad that it didn't even occur to him that it could be a fart. He thought it was like
open.
thought it was like chemicals or something.
Yeah, the window was open.
And yeah, he was going like, what the fuck is that? And my teacher looks at him and she's like, what's going on over there, Daniel the Weeable? And he's like, there's a weird smell over here. And like the window was open. He's like, I think it might be coming from the window. And my teacher comes over and she starts smelling and she's like, yeah, no, I don't know what that is. This smells like a gas leak or something.
A gas leak.
And the
It
entire
was gas,
time,
all right. It was gas.
the entire time I am still
You try not to
silently
laugh.
farting while trying not to laugh. and my teacher's like, do you smell that? And I was like, yeah, no, I think so. I don't know what that is.
Oh, I wonder, whatever could that be?
I don't know what that is.
Someone should check that. Don't anybody light a match. Just, we might explode. Oh, you were all concerned. Like, yeah, what?
But
That bad that you couldn't even tell it was like a fart. Like, it was like chemical.
it was bad. It was bad. It was really, really fucking bad.
Someone should call somebody.
But yeah,
People in hazmat suits, like, oh yeah.
this was not a short. This was not a short interaction. This lasted for quite a few minutes. And at the end, you know, the consensus was like, we'll see if it gets worse. And if so, we'll call maintenance or something.
They come up with that machine that from Ghostbusters that opens up, you know, detects something. Oh my god.
No, see, Pat M, that's the thing. I said I did smell it. Like, I did some great acting in that moment. I was like, yeah, no, I do smell that.
Yeah.
What is that? That's just crazy.
Did you stand up at all? Like, look around, like, whoa. Oh. It's amazing because, like, it wasn't even anywhere near the smell of a human fart. Like, it smelled like chemicals. So, like,
No, it's
Daniel
not.
can't be like, yo, Tonkatsu farted. No, he can't be like that because it didn't smell like that. Ew.
It smelled like you know, when you click the stove on, right, and it doesn't light and the gas comes out, it smelled like that mixed with pine salt.
Gross. Damn, what did you drink? I mean, I know we know what you drink, but you sure you drank that?
I drank so much Steel Reserve, and I'm sure I don't even know what I ate. That's the other thing. That's the other contributing factor that I don't know nothing about. I have no idea what I actually ate that night.
So it just became an unsolved mystery. Never knew what happened.
It was probably one of those nights where I just ate like an entire DiGiorno pizza to myself.
In uni I lived in flats where 8 students shared 2 toilets. The girls decided they would be separated boy-girl because boys are gross. They found out that girls were gross instead.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I guess approved. Message approved. And verified or whatever. I don't know. There really are some guys that don't think. I mean, I doubt that they don't think they fart or shit, but like, they swear the guys are grosser when it comes to that. Oh, Lordy.
Dude, I laughed myself silly telling that story.
That's good. That's a good day. Mm-hmm.
I've never told that to anybody.
Yeah, no, I've never heard it. When you told it to me earlier, I'm like, oh my god, why didn't we just save that for the fucking stream? You're like, no, I need to tell it now because it's in my soul. I need to tell
it
it
was
because
just
it's
what
in
was in my
soul.
heart at the moment. All right, I think that's it,
Yeah.
right?
I think we're good. This was a good fart / shit / war movie / what else did we talk about?
Yeah, no, I thought we were gonna like just talk about farts for like 10 minutes and then not deliver on the rest, but we really gave you an entire fart stream.
Listen for
was a gas.
Tonkatsu Sinclair.
Holden McGroin.
A
Nice.
woman got stung by a bee on the golf course. She was allergic to bee stings, so she runs to the clubhouse to get help. I've been stung by a bee. She yells to the attendant.
There's gonna be a part 2, right? I hope.
Wouldn't it be great if there wasn't? That would be a good joke.
For
There you
Tonkatsu Sinclair.
Where were you stung? He asked. Between the first and second hole, she said. He replied, I think your stance may be a little too wide.
Thank you. I mean, that was the first thing in my mind, not the fact that it was a golf course. It was just like, so in the taint?
That's good. I like that.
Was that your first thought
It
too, or
took
did you
me a
remember it was
second to
golf?
figure it out.
Okay. Yeah, no, I forgot about the golf course.
Yeah, no, by the time the second message came, I had already forgotten about the golf course.
Yeah.
So I had to, like, remember back to that, which is insane.
That was a good way to end it. Thank you.
It was.
Holding your groin now that it's stung. I think we're good, right?
But yeah, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This has been the iLadies show. We love you very much, unless we don't. And we'll catch you next week.
Guys, see ya. Be good.
All right.
Stay fibered and all this stuff, and let us know other stories. Bye. Later.